Welcome into the Dice Dragons Guild. In this hall, we unite under one banner. Live by the die.
Die by the die.
I forgot our line.
Line.
Oh, that's a 6.
And we got a stuck.
Oh,
It does not bode
Be a
well.
20.
11.
14?
Oh, where'd you get 14?
14? 13. All right. Hey, I won
Big
one.
14.
Hey, big 14.
Hey. Taking it home.
All right. Thank you for tuning in. It's been a while since we played, and I am very excited. I'm actually going to turn off this music because it's going to kill my vibe at the moment.
I forgot that you had the tiny penis.
And it took me a second. I'm like, I don't.
I was like, that's very personal, sir.
It's called a clitoris. Thank you.
It's either a tiny penis or a large clitoris.
Whatever it is, it's hanging on a
Whatever
mic
you
stand. Okay.
Jiggling endlessly.
So thank you for tuning in. We do have a Patreon. You can check out our Patreon. It's at Dice Dragons Guild. We have thank you gifts for our lovely patrons. And I don't think we have anybody new, but, although we do have some new free members. So welcome. Thank you. We typically are a lot more consistent, but COVID, weather,
It's the end of the year, beginning
Life,
of the year.
holidays.
Break.
Yeah, the shit that
wasn't
happens.
intentional, but
No.
happened.
No, but
nonetheless.
it happened like last year too.
Yeah,
weird.
it was more intentional last year, but
Holidays, sickness, weather.
yeah,
We're
all of
working
the
against
things.
us.
We're still here despite the snow today, though.
Yeah.
So go us.
Oh, it's raining now again, so.
So we are also on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe and like and hit the little bell. And thanks to an epic giveaway that we did in December, we are at 671 subscribers total, which means we have just a little boost to go to get to our 3,000 watch hours, and then we get to like be part of that club. So our next goal is 1,000 subscribers, of course, because you always have to have another goal to go towards, but we're well on our way. So if you're watching us on Twitch, please use your channel points to give players nat 20s and rerolls and auto successes for me. And I also missed a nat 20 that was gifted to the group by Cuppa Tiefling.
Cuppa. I love the name.
It was like 3 months ago at this point. So sorry about that, Cuppa Tiefling.
Alright, so
But they
I
have it now.
2 nat 20s now because I had one that was gifted to me myself.
From Graham, yeah.
Okay, and then
That was
so
for
now
the
this
group.
is one.
So whoever, it's like an open one.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't mean like one for each of us. It just means somebody can be like,
Why
I
not?
claimed
Because
that
I
nat
messed
20.
up so bad and it's been 3 months. Everybody gets it.
Oh.
Everybody.
Hooray.
Wow.
You get a nat 20. You get a nat 20. Does that have to be used
Generous
this?
today.
It's the post-vacation blow.
And I'm
She's
excited
really
about
happy
this
we're back.
sec.
Yeah,
Is
right.
that for this session, or is this
Just
in...
whenever you want it.
Oh, no.
There's got to be a catch. There's not a catch.
We're on Doom Ship.
Yeah, we're gonna do
We're on a
triple.
doom ship. That's right. That's a one shot.
For the
That's fine.
merch, tinyurl.com/DDG merch for all of our merchandise. We're adding to it all the time. Oh yes, the Woven Fates, the Dice Dragons Guild. I don't have one on, but I was thinking about it. I got the
I want to get
crop
some.
top that I really like.
New stickers in our print.
New stickers and art prints. And we will be at Captain Con in February. This is in Warwick, Rhode Island. I can never
I
say.
think I tripped you up last time too.
Warwick, Rhode
It's
Island.
actually hard to say whenever you try
Warwick.
to say Warwick.
I
Oh,
can
it's because
say
you
Warwick.
Say, yeah, it's
Warwick.
Warwick.
It's Warwick.
That's why.
I'm trying to say
If
Warwick.
you say Warwick,
Warwick.
it's awkward. You gotta delete half the letters.
Yeah, it's Warwick, Rhode Island. And you can play Weeby Goblins with me. We'll be there
Wow.
February 3rd. And we're going to do a panel about all of this and gaming online and making a YouTube channel and all that. And that's at 11 a.m.
Do we want to see if they want to submit questions or anything in the Discord for that, or?
I don't think anybody in Discord is going to make
Oh,
it.
that's a fair
Yeah.
point. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
But
Never mind.
we'll come up with like a schedule. And then at 2 p.m. you can play Weeby Goblins with me, and you can get your own little goblin at the end. So that's February 2nd through the 4th at, you can go to captaincon.com, and we will be there on the 3rd, because we will definitely be playing on the 4th. And finally, some big thank yous. Before we get started, I want to give a huge thank you to Kat, our very own cheese cat, Guildmaster Cat Maze, as well as Robert Knutson and Aaron Schoenrock of Far and Tall Tales, creators of podcasts such as Could Have Been Heroes, Passages, and Ghost Wax, for their help with this story that we are about to tell.
Oh boy.
Whoa, we
It's
got
gonna
some
get
heavy hitters helping with this little one shot. I'm nervous now.
Robbie helped in this. It's gonna get crazy.
Yeah, this is making me more nervous, but more excited at the same time.
Maybe I should have read this before.
This went from an optional side story to we're doing this because I invested a lot of time and other people's time in the story. So I'm very excited. Without further ado. In the ebb and flow of time's enigmatic tapestry, tales unfold like whispers carried on the winds of forgotten eras. Listen, for the chronicles of the ship named the Deadly Fedora have woven their path, surging through the currents of existence. Know that in this retelling, our voices merely echo the resonance of a tale already inscribed in the woven fabric of fate. You embody the crew of the Deadly Fedora, each of you taking on a vital role aboard the ship. Let our story begin. All right. Good thing I do post-editing.
No. I don't know why that came into my mind, but...
Diary of Sebastian Cruz of the Deadly Fedora. Day 1. Casting off. Dearest Journal, once more fate has ushered me back aboard the Deadly Fedora. My respite on the shores of Yamari proved delightful, yet it seemed the gods conspired to shorten my time away from the sea. Isn't it just my luck that new and unknown monsters chose that very island, known as a sanctuary, to appear during my brief hiatus? The whims of fate. But truth be told, I find a certain solace in returning to this ship, finally sitting back into my role as ship surgeon and remembering to answer when someone calls out for Dr. Sebastian Cruz. This morning, I met with old friends as I crossed the gangplank, and the salty breeze caressed my face as I moved about the deck of the cargo ship that promises to carry us on our journey across the green tides, that vast ocean parting the continents of Madras and Tania. As the crew hurried about making final preparations for our departure, the clinking of rigging and the scent of sea spray filled the air. Conversations among the passengers returning home to Emporia, Aprana, or Divenia added to the anticipation of the voyage. Captain Broderick Stormweather, with whom I have had the pleasure of many voyages, stood resolute at the helm, his gaze fixed upon the distant horizon. Alongside him, First Mate Thrain Ironforge coordinated boarding and ensured the ship was ready for departure. Meanwhile, the talented tiefling chef, Silaria Nightfeather, orchestrated a culinary symphony with the galley, promising a feast to delight all palates. This is her first journey off the island, and I must say I'm very much looking forward to waking up each day to the delicious smells that she seems able to conjure. A magic all its own, if you ask me. And amidst it all stood Seraphina Stormweaver, the captain's spirited daughter, exuding an adventurous air that resonated within my own back when I was her age. As the call of the ship's horn marked the commencement of our grand odyssey, an unspoken anticipation lingered in the air, leaving one danger behind and setting out into another. Though ours is a lot more straightforward than some of the ships ferrying soldiers and mercenaries to and from Imari. Now as the day draws to an end and the ship sails on the open seas, I find solace in this quiet moment of reflection. Though not too quiet, as it sounds as though the ship's crew are playing games just beyond the thin wall separating my quarters from the dining area. The events of the day, though past, linger in my thoughts, setting the stage for what promises to be an intriguing voyage aboard the Deadly Fedora.
So,
Captain's cat's log.
Cat's log.
Well, it reminded me of when you're in school and they put on the movie and it's like about the Civil War and but it's like, my dearest Margaret, today we go fight them damn rebels.
We just watched the
There's,
Ken
like,
Burns
black and white
documentary.
photos, like, going across the screen. Yeah.
in the bowels of the ship, where the timbers creak with the rhythm of the rolling waves, lies the rowdy haven of the crew's quarters, dimly lit by flickering lanterns swaying in sync with the ship's movements. This communal space resonates with an energy born of camaraderie and revelry. Tables of weathered wood marked by the scars of countless games and spilled drinks form the centerpiece of the room. Around them, mismatched chairs host a gathering of eclectic souls, laughter echoing against the wooden walls as you all engage in games of chance and skill. Dice clatter upon the tables, cards shuffle with practiced hands, and jovial banter fills the air, intertwining with the chorus of the sea beyond the ship's hull. Amidst this merry chaos, we find our crew, amid a tapestry of companionship and spirited competition. Please introduce yourselves. Who wants to start? Oh,
She rolled highest.
I think Pat did.
Oh.
Pat rolled highest.
I am playing Durigath Orihak, a half-elf carpenter, and he is in charge of maintaining the vessel's stability, although he knows absolutely nothing of how to sail the ship himself. He can keep it afloat.
Did you say Dirty Garth or Durigath?
Durigath.
How do you spell that?
Durigath.
Oh, okay. Durigath. Okay.
Pretty
He goes
What
by
did you say you look like?
He's
He goes by Garth.
He goes by Dury.
Dury. Got it.
He's a half elf. He has short, brownish, golden hair with green eyes. He's about 5'8" or 5'9", and pretty lean, like he's been starving for rations for a while.
I don't think I got a description of my dude.
that's
I think he
all
made
know.
it.
I made that up.
He made that up.
Oh shit! I'm like, oh, he is reading that right now. All right.
Nope, made that up right now. I didn't even think of it before now.
All right, who wants to go next?
My character his name is Rope in a Knot.
Rope in a knot.
He is a tabaxi. That's the cat, right?
Mm-hmm.
He goes by Knot from his friends and fellow crew members. He is the sailmaster, so he is the most experienced crewman in rigging, and usually one of the best sailors on the ship. So he knows he can't keep the ship together, but he knows how to sail it. So the opposite of you. He is his fur is a very dark brown, and around his neck he has like longer fur. Somebody who didn't know what they were looking at might think he's a young Leonin, maybe, because it looks almost like a mane, kind of. So.
All right.
I will be playing. I'm not sure how you say this. Jeni. Nelid, a dwarf. He is the bosun of the ship, and he looks like Mr. Smee from the old Peter Pan animated movie.
Like striped shirt. And
Striped shirt, the big nose.
Oh, he's Bob Hoskins on my mind now.
Amazing.
I'm gonna do it this time, Smee. I'm gonna do it. Don't stop me, Smee. Don't stop me.
Know this again.
Oh no, you're not being dramatic, are you?
Is there a boo box on this ship?
To the boo box.
Boo. I'll go next. My name is Oyed Deyo. I am the ship's pilot. I'm the number 3 on the ship. I report directly to the captain. I'm the ship's navigator and the best sailor on the ship. I'm also responsible for keeping a daily log and maintaining the charts, maps, and navigation tools. And Oyed is a halfling. So I'm about 3 foot something with a 10-foot personality. And I have long, like fiery, like red, wavy hair and like glasses that have a little chain and freckles, brown eyes, and kind of flowy top, maybe a little. She's a little feisty. She's a little like, she likes fun. She's a fun little gal.
Wow, she steers the ship.
What was the name? What was the name again?
Oyed.
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 Oh what?
Oyed.
All right, and our final crew member.
I believe I'm pronouncing this right. Burthetyr, I believe is my name.
Burthetyr?
Burthetyr.
How do you spell it?
Burthetyr.
All right.
I had spelled that one. I was like sounding that out phonetically for the past week.
Alright. Yeah, it's whatever you want it to be.
I am the master gunner. I'm in charge of the ship's guns and also any mates who assist me in those duties. I'm held in high regard on the ship and a strong strategist. I am about 5'10", very large and big from handling all the cannonballs, and just has a strong physical prowess with scales across his face.
You're actually a dragonborn.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Whatever that means. Okay.
So you're basically like a dragon person.
Cool. I'm a dragon person. That's even
A
better.
dragon. Yeah.
I'm like,
You're probably more like 6 or 7 feet tall.
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And you would have scales across your face because,
So I'm a big,
Absolutely.
so I'm a big fucker with a dragon head.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're
Sweet.
kind
And
of
a dragon body, too.
I could have
And
just said
dragon
that. I could have just said
Well,
that.
no,
instead, so it's
dragonborn
easier.
have humanoid. You're still a humanoid.
Yes.
Right, I'm just
Yes.
saying, like, the scales aren't just on the face.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right.
They go all the way down.
They're all the
I was
way.
gonna say they're
the way
all.
They're
the
all
curly
over.
dash.
That's the scales match.
Oh, you beat me by this much. By this much, it was halfway out of my head.
I can't even top that description. So that's all I got.
What are your pronouns?
Fucking you.
What color dragonborn was it?
Oh, God. Sorry. Julie needs a minute. Broke Julie. We haven't even started yet.
Let's go with the color of her hair.
Yeah, let's go blue.
Blue.
Let's just
Gotcha.
go blue. Oh
All
my
right.
God, you guys broke me. It's only like 20 minutes in. Good Lord. All right. Okay.
All right. So you are all around the table, and it is time for games as the day has been wonderful, and you are out on the ocean. All kinds of new folks added to your crew. You are bringing, as Sebastian Cruz described, you're bringing people back home to Aprana, Emporia, Devenia, and places along the way. But right now, you're playing 38s. So you all have your coins. And the way that this works is everybody antes in, so you all just throw in a coin. Then you will roll a secret D20. You will not show anybody your D20, and you hold it, like whatever the number is. Then we do another round of bets or raises, and calls or folds, just like poker. So you can call and just go straight. You can fold and say you're out, or you can raise or match. Then the next round, after all of that is done, you roll a secret D12. And we repeat the betting, and then last we roll a secret D6. Your goal is to get the highest number, or, so max would be if you get a 20, a 12, and a 6, you've got 38. So let's go 38s. Or you can get 3 of a kind, so that would be the next level, or you can get 5, 6, 7, like that kind of stuff. So once you reveal at the end, whoever wins gets the pot, or we split it. And then whoever wins is going to get a +1 token that can be added to any roll that you do this evening. Nice. So first, everybody puts in your silver.
Are we playing on deck, under the stars, or below deck?
You are playing in the crew's quarters, just beyond the wall of Sebastian Cruz, who can hear you. All right, now everybody rolls a D20. Don't show your neighbors. Getting real intense.
So what do we just hide it?
Yep, just hide it.
No looking at my. No looking at my dice.
So, 38 beats
I
everything.
have this like.
I'm too short to peek over at you.
38 beats everything. 3 of a kind beats everything else. After that, the highest number wins. All right, so going around. We'll start with our highest roller here. Are you going to raise? You going to add anything in, or are you going to call?
Well, I'm feeling very lucky tonight here, folks.
All right, so now you have to either add in a coin to match. You can raise it if you'd like, add a second coin or a third. If you're feeling super confident, it's just the first roll. Or you can
Do we
fold.
reveal after the first?
At the very end.
It's
You're
at the
gonna
very end,
Yeah,
it's
at the
not-
very end. All right, so
We'll see how lucky ye be.
oh, okay. Well, it goes around this way.
After I get me turn.
Okay, now you can
I
match in.
repeat what I just said.
So now you have to give 2 if you want to stay in.
All right. Ooh.
Oh,
All
we
right,
got
you
a
have
runner.
to give 2 if you want to stay in. You have to give 1 if you want to stay in, or you can back out. Oh. What's not doing? Okay. Can gather it all in the center.
Oh no. Oh no.
Making a mess. Okay. Now everybody roll a secret D12. Do not show what you got.
This was yes. This
Where's the D12? Where's that?
And don't knock over your D20.
Like I just did.
Or if you did, just remember what it was. All right, we will start with not. All right, going 1 in. Okay, you got a match.
I match what you got there.
Here, I'm gonna separate it out.
Oh.
Okay?
Is it starting a second? Why'd you?
No, I'm just so that you can tell what people put in.
Ah.
And then we'll mix it all together. All right. Burthetyr.
2 to stay in, right?
No, just one.
Put it?
Just 1
No.
to stay
You
in.
folded?
Okay.
Oh, you fold it, or you put it?
Well, no, I'll fold.
in? You're folding. Okay.
There'd be no sport in folding.
All right, Jenny.
It's like a boy named Sue. I'll find the man that named me this.
Jenny's a fine name. It's a fine name. All
Awesome.
right, we had a match with Burthetyr.
Sometimes,
Bert.
We'll just call him Bert.
Bert.
Bert for short.
sometimes it's better to know your own limits. I fold.
Oh,
Hold on.
oh, you already went in, right? Were you first?
You started.
You started.
Are you
Take it back.
raising it again? Like,
Well,
Must be another roll, isn't there?
oh, it's okay. So it ended with.
Yeah, so
sorry,
it's
it
just the
ended
3
with
of
me
you.
last time.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I.
It's all right. We only have 3 left. Those that are in, roll your d6. Secret. Secret d6.
one from each.
I'm out. It's okay.
No, it's not. Just because you're out doesn't mean you get no knowledge.
All right, starting over here with Jeni.
Do I show me numbers?
Nope, you have to. We're doing one more round of bets.
Oh, one more
So
round.
you get to put in more, or
I see. Yeah, we have a couple of dropouts. I'm feeling lucky today. We left a beautiful
How many
place. I just put 2
2
in
there. Perfect. All right, 2. So in order to stay in, you got to bet 2. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Can't reach that part.
Okay. 2
I
in.
love the confidence.
All right. That's the pot. Now you reveal. What did you get?
Let me do some sea math here.
You can just say the numbers.
29.
So what did you get on the dice, though?
14, a 9, and a 6.
14, a 9, and a 6. All right.
Those are good rolls.
Bert.
I got.
What'd you get there, Bert?
Just like me, my character needs to use high figures.
You want to do some math for me?
15.
23.
23. I was like, do some math for me. Apparently, my sickness
15,
killed my
6.
brain. 23.
Oh, okay. 23 and
28.
28.
Oh,
Not.
The first roll I had was an 18, which is why I was so confident.
You get the pot.
No, I get the pot.
He gets the pot.
Oh, I thought you had 20.
I had 29.
Yeah, it's 29.
29. Oh, okay. I thought you had 26.
man.
You get the pot.
Yar.
Oh, they're a tough break
Rum
there.
at the next port.
We know where he stays.
All right.
Like hell you do.
Next round.
Oh, we play again.
All right. Next round. Roll a d20, everyone. Everyone who is gonna.
Do we have to throw money?
Oh yeah, one. Everybody just throws one in.
Oh, one.
I've got two.
That's the pot.
I've
I
got
get
one
two
left. I've got one left after that. I might as well
with you.
just, yeah.
All right.
Yar.
Roll your d20. We'll start with
The winner.
the winner.
You start with me, eh? All right.
If you don't have enough to bet.
Got all me riches. Do I want to part with it all so soon?
I think technically you could just bet more than what anyone else has. And everyone
It
else
goes in a separate pot.
I be sporting. I be sporting.
Okay. One.
Be fair, I got to see ye all every day.
All right, Oyed. Matching.
Matching.
Bert. Matching.
Ebert.
Hey, Bert, I only
What
have
are we
one left,
calling?
Bert.
What are we calling you? Dirt.
Dirty.
Bert.
Dirty.
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 Dirty,
math.
dirty.
Dirty. Dirty.
Oh, I already threw in my coin. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I've got the one left, so it's not like I'm going to make it past anything else.
All right. Everybody roll your d12. This is your... This is just a home. No freaking budget here. All right.
We got real coins. That's better than like the gummy bears people like throw in.
So this is separate in case. That's basically as far as most of you, the three of you can go.
Yeah.
So that's yours. Okay. You can't.
Wait, how many is it?
Oh, you have one.
I have 3.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So you can throw in or
How much do you guys have? Nothing?
I got nothing.
Not, I'm out.
I have 4 pieces left.
Can I do that?
yes, you can.
Oh, ho, ho.
Right.
Just went all in on
The
yourself.
game just went up.
Yes,
All right. All in.
Well, like I said, I feel lucky, so gonna have to find out one way or another.
The luck of the seas.
Okay. One more roll.
This is the D6.
The D6. The last two that can bet, you can put your bets in. Actually, that would be Dury.
Oh, you better believe I want to see the end of this one.
That'd be it, right?
Yeah.
Down to the two of us. Yar.
Yar.
All right, everybody. What did you get?
See math, hold on.
couldn't put any. I ran out of money. By
That's
the
okay.
third round. So I can still.
Yeah, you
still
can
a factor.
Yep.
All right. I thought.
Yeah, it's like when somebody goes all in for more chips than you, you're automatically like
Yeah, you're
skated
kind
in.
of yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you can still kind of win.
Well.
You just win the smaller pot, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 15.
15.
25.
25.
Oh, 19.
18.
32.
Well.
Whatever.
I only roll well when it doesn't matter.
I swear, at the rate that you win, there must be loaded dice on that side of the table.
Lies and slander.
Well, you wiped the table clean. You receive a token +1, and you get all of the money. Everyone goes, wow! I did.
I don't think we all sounded that excited about it.
No, the people around you, the crew mates behind you, who are all laughing at all of you for losing every penny.
That's all right. We got a long voyage
You're
to
like
win back our money.
Pocketing. Like every handful, you're like, oh, I'm just helping you out. And you walk away with your fingers like this.
You're half them. You probably could.
Actually,
Like,
can Oyed try to like help him and like try to take?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll. I believe the sleight of hand is Dex.
Alright. Seven.
Oh. Well,
busted.
Well, I haven't rolled.
your passive is going to be above a 7. So you look and see that Oyed has snatched up, but you were waiting for it.
That was a nice try. Nice try.
Well, I had to give it a shot.
Keep one for yourself for the troubles.
No thanks.
Well,
Need your pity money.
Yeah.
It was more about the sport of it. I don't need your pity money.
I
no
steal
fun
my
when you-
things. I don't get my things given to
It's
me.
no fun when you say it's all right.
Everybody kind of gathers around. There's more games going on in the backgrounds, but it's getting late. I didn't expect that to go longer, but also other things are going to go longer, so this is fine. As you're all kind of heading off to do your nightly routines or whatever it is that you do, I'm going to have everybody roll a perception check.
See, now I'm not rolling well.
Which is just your wisdom.
Yeah.
14.
14.
19.
19. 9.
7.
7.
That one.
And a nat. Ooh.
Yep, we all.
Too busy.
The
looking
game.
at
The
money.
game's over. We're all now rolling
nice.
back.
Now-
to
now
normal.
Matt.
I rolled really
Yeah.
badly during that game too.
Better than that.
All right. So as
a
the
different
night,
Gonna put her in the jail.
here we're gonna
Punish
switch.
it.
The
Should
night
make-
begins.
I want to make little like rolled up cardboard construction paper dunce caps. To like
For the
to
little
put
naughty
them on the
dice.
little D20s.
I was about to ask what your character was doing, and so for a minute I thought that's what you were describing. Is not
He's
goes
rolling
and
up a
like,
little piece of paper.
So as the night begins to settle in, what is everybody doing?
I said performing our duties, right?
It's whatever you want to do.
I don't know what Bosun does at night. I guess I'm checking the rigging and making sure that anchor is properly secured and everything.
Okay.
I take me winnings and go do me duty. I grab a large candle, and take it with me so I can see.
Tell me that you're wearing just like Smee, like the long white.
No,
night
exactly. He
shirt
looks exactly
with the
like
red, with the
Smee.
red or blue nightcap that like hangs
Yep.
down.
And don't forget, you all have secrets, by the way. So just keep that in mind. Who's next?
Not's gonna go check all the rigging and sails, make sure everybody, the night crew, knows what they're doing. And then he's gonna curl up in his bunk with a good book and a candle.
A belly hanging out and everything. He looks like a dwarf, right? Like just...
Works.
All right.
I mean, Hook would be like a swashbuckling fighter / rogue.
Duri's going to wait for everyone to go about their duties and close the little curtain on the bunk, and he's going to continue working on a special project for someone.
Okay.
I'm going to check and make sure that all the guns and weapons are all set, and then just going to kind of creep around the ship a little bit.
All right.
You're like gigantic. I don't know if you can creep.
Oh, I can
Ships
creep.
are loud.
I can creep. I'll find a way to
Going
creep.
with the creaking of the floorboards under the waves.
It's more like intimidate the person so that they just look away. Like, you didn't see me.
See, I just imagine like a giant gecko, but like completely obvious, like you're crawling along the wall.
She's got the
see
padded,
me. Yeah.
padded like hands.
Yeah, instead of claws, you have the little like sticky.
Yeah, you don't see me.
All right.
Oyed is going to go back to her quarters, make sure all the charts are just perfectly organized, aligned, secured, in case there's any like big waves. Nothing will shift, nothing will ever fall. It's perfect. She's going to sit down. She's going to do her 3-step skincare routine, which is a lot of steps if you're on a ship. Like that's
a lot of steps.
That's
in general.
more than
That
most, I would
salt
say.
air is horrible.
It's
How
harsh.
are you gonna get fresh water?
And the sun, it's not a good look.
No. Straw hair.
Yeah. Then she will take her brush and brush out her long hair 20 times on each side, 20 times on the back, and take off her glasses, make sure they're clean, put them down, and write down the daily log, and then also take out her personal diary, where she writes down all about how Jeni was mean to her and gets all of her frustrations out so she can maintain her composure during the regular day.
Okay.
Dear diary, Jeni is an asshole.
Jeni doesn't know how to read,
Dot,
so
dot,
Jeni
dot.
will never read this.
Dot, dot,
diary.
You
dot.
shouldn't be reading her diary anyway.
A rich asshole.
She keeps it under her pillow.
All right. Bert,
You were- Sorry, I can't.
as you are sneaking about the ship, you notice
Not so sneaking. Sneaking.
there are a lot of folks around that are, not part of your crew. This is normal. You're bringing folks back to their homes away from Yamari Island. This is something that you do all the time, although typically going to and from Yamari is a lot more pleasant. But you do see on the deck, just kind of looking out across the ocean, a human woman. Dark skin, dark hair. She looks really not anything special, just like a regular person. But you notice that she kind of is sweating a little bit, but has like the chills, which again, some people just can't handle the ocean. So she's just standing there, shivering a little bit, but like wiping sweat away and looking out as the suns are setting off in the distance. Actually, the suns are setting behind you as you're headed towards the east. So she's kind of looking off almost into where the darkness is starting to creep up, and the colors are going from that like deep blue up to the blues and purples and pinks and all of that.
You would walk up to her and be like, "You about to lose your lunch?"
She doesn't even jump as you step forward, just kind of looks to the side, looks up at you. Yeah, I think so. I'm not used to the water.
I would suggest you just check which way the wind's going before you stop puking, because you don't want it to come back on you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't really want it to go back on anyone else either, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, try to keep it downwind, please.
I'd like to keep it all inside because I had such a great time at the Joy Festival in Balsted, and I just don't want to...
Oh, did you drink too much too?
No, I ate so much good food. I want to keep it.
Oh, so you have a lot to puke up. Gotcha.
Yeah. It was a wonderful time away from home, and I want to remember it and not lose it.
I suggest to get it over with because it's going to happen eventually, darling.
Really?
Yeah, you can't avoid it. Just puke and get it over with.
Well, I might do it in private.
All right, I'll leave you to it. Happy puking.
Thank you.
Good luck. Nasty.
Nasty bitch.
Just chumming the waters down there. That's all.
Getting that fresh puke in the water, nothing like it. Nasty. And he'll kind of walk off and be like, ugh.
All right, I'm gonna go to Duri for a second because I just want to know what is Duri making?
So Duri is making, it looks, when you first look at it, it'd be about a box this size with a lid. And as you open the lid, a small little wooden figurine comes up. Eventually he is going to work on getting a little mechanism for the inside to make the little, it's a little figurine of a horse on its back legs that he carved. And it's gonna spin when it opens, almost like a all wooden music box without the music. But he also doesn't know how to do the little intricate things. He's just planning for the advance for when he reaches shore. He's gonna get this to some sort of tinkerer's shop to get it motorized for himself, for the special someone.
Very nice. As you're all getting kind of settled in, you hear the familiar steps of, you all have been traveling for a while together with the captain and with the first mate. You hear those like light footsteps of the captain's daughter, Serafina. And she kind of makes her way through, she's got this long, dark hair, kind of an olive skin tone. She looks fabulous always, somehow, out on the ocean. And she just kind of walks through saying, "Hi, how are you doing?"
Oh, lovely, lovely, milady. And you, this fine evening. Looking charming as always.
Oh, this old thing. Thank you. I'm doing great. I'm just checking in on everyone.
Do you need an escort around the ship? I do not mind.
No.
I mean, I got a big candle here to light the way.
No,
so
I have my own candle.
Mine's bigger.
Well, I will take your word for it. But I'm good. I am just saying my nightly good nights to everyone. Good night. Good night, everyone. Wonderful first day. Oyed, I have a map that I think we should review before we bring up to my father tomorrow.
Oh,
If you would, if you want to just come with me, you can bring your pens and ink.
I got some really special ink I could bring.
Yeah, that would be great. I think he would appreciate the really special ink.
Okay, I'm like fumbling in my pockets, like dropping. I got some new pens. You know what? Yes.
Yeah, I'll just meet you there.
Okay.
In my quarters.
Your
We're gonna
yeah.
go over it first, and then we'll bring it to him tomorrow after.
Perfect.
He's told me that I should be learning all about the ship, and like, I kind of decided that, being a navigator would be the best. No offense, everyone. Okay, I'll see you there. Oh, good night. And she steps up and out.
There's nothing wrong with the size of this candle.
Jenny,
But
no means no.
I'm just escorting the lady around. It's dark out. No one wants to be alone out here on the seas in the dark.
Well, rein it in. She's a lady.
I'm well aware.
And she's the captain's daughter.
I have no ill intent, you heathens. It's a human, right?
She is a human, yes.
You see her, Bert go, oi.
It's too tall for me tastes.
Bert goes, oi. Don't hit on her, bro. Don't do that.
Do not such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just being gentlemanly as I sip on my candle.
Said,
Promised it.
Prop work, isn't it?
This is supposed to be a candidate, but now I'm drinking out of it.
It's a dwarven constitution.
Drinks hot wax.
Yes.
It's good for
Keeps
me
him
belly.
full.
Yes. Helps with digestion.
All right. Then you hear, "Oh, Oyed,
Glasses. Yes?
whenever you're ready."
Coming, Serafina. Gather my best pens and ink, and I scramble my little halfling self to her quarters.
Must be nice to write.
And the night ends. Day 4.
Exciting
Day 4,
activity, right?
abundance. Dear Journal, the journey continues amidst smooth weather and calm seas, a gentle rhythm that lulls the soul and reaffirms my appreciation for the sea's serenity. The open expanse remains a canvas of tranquility, painting each passing day with a comfort and familiarity that eases the mind. Today, however, a moment of wonder graced our voyage. As the sun cast its golden hue upon the waters, we stumbled upon an inexplicable phenomenon. A vast stretch of ocean, teeming with an unnatural abundance of fish. It was a sight to behold, a shimmering expanse where the water churned with life. The crew's joy knew no bounds as they cast their lines, reeling in an impressive bounty of large fish that promised a delectable feast. Ah, and what a feast it was! Chef Solaria Nightfeather, with her culinary prowess, worked wonders with the catch of the day, creating a meal that tantalized the senses and left our taste buds yearning for more. However, amidst the moments of merriment, a cause for concern has begun to emerge. Over the past few days, I've attended to 5 or 6 individuals presenting with peculiar symptoms, ones that elude the grasp of conventional understanding. The first amongst them, a young woman named Felicia Kane, bore dark skin and hair. She exhibited signs of absent-mindedness, coupled with alternating chills and sweats. Most strikingly, a sizable, infected-looking bruise, nearly the size of a fist, marred her stomach. Yet to my astonishment, when I revisited her the next day, she claimed the pain had vanished and insisted she felt fine. Truly disconcerting pattern emerged as subsequent patients followed suit, assuring me of their well-being despite earlier symptoms. They, too, bore them dark bruises on the bodies, yet strangely without any accompanying discomfort. It's a mystery that gnaws at my thoughts, a puzzle with elusive answers that concern me greatly. I intend to confer with Captain Stormweaver about these unsettling observations, for the well-being of the crew demands attention and swift action in the face of the unknown. Until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow. But, as described, your day begins with fishing, as someone calls out in the on the deck for you all to take a look off to the side. As you are watching out on the ocean, you just see the sea is like teeming with fish. And a couple of folks have reservations where they say, well, with this much fish, there could be a larger something underneath, but others poo-poo them. And so you go fishing. What? Pull that.
Do you want me to move the cam?
Yeah, that's fine. You can take that off.
The whole camera?
You can leave it there.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I'm gonna buy a knife if you want.
So, the way that the fishing works, let's see if it will show up on camera here. There are 3 parts. So you all are here. It's basically Battleship.
That was so cool.
So, to cast, you are going to roll 2d6, and that is the number of feet. Each square is 5 feet. So that's going to be the number of feet from 1A that you can cast out. Then when you hook something, it's going to be intelligence or wisdom, whichever one you'd like, for nature or survival. I don't think anybody has any particular skills, but if you make a case for it, why not? And then your reeling in is going to be an animal handling check, which is going to be the DC distance to cast divided by 5. So we'll figure that out. So if you went 60 feet, if you rolled that you could go 60 feet, we divided by 5. It's a DC of 12. So these aren't high DCs. You were crew people, so I didn't make them crazy. But let me make sure that you don't see my special grid here, because it probably will open on the same one. Don't look at it! So I should have opened it over here. Okay, we're perfect.
Okay.
I clear my winnings so I can roll properly.
All right. Not.
I gotta roll D6, right? 2.
You 2d6
So
to
it's
determine
3
how
and
far.
5. So that's 8.
40.
Yeah. So you can go 40 feet from A1. So these are all 5. And you can drop anywhere within a 40
Is it,
foot.
Oh, do we have Swedish fish that we can like place?
I think we have.
We got
We have
gummy-
sharks.
We got gummy sharks.
Gummy sharks.
Oh, cat with the clutch. With the
Yes,
candy.
cat for the win.
There's
Her
diagonal
candy
cost
came in for the
extra.
win.
It's just
No, it's
5.
just 5.
Then he'll just cast straight out. So however many he can go.
So it is
It'll be
5,
8
10,
squares.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So you can go pretty much anywhere within that whole section, up to like I 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. H8. All right, H8.
Right in the center.
Right here? Oh, no, where did you
I think it.
I think it was G7.
G7?
Oh, go with that. Sure.
All right, G7. You plop your whatever the fuck that is in the water. I don't know any fishing terms.
We're using plugs.
There you
Surf
go.
casting plugs.
So over the side of the ship, you just. That's how you fish. So you.
It's true. I brought her once. That
That's
was
how
the
I
face.
fish. Yeah. So you can roll to hook your fish.
Did I landed on one?
You land on one and you can see that there's one like very close and then it grabs on.
Oh, nice. To hook. It's what, a D20?
It is a D20 and you can add either your nature or survival, so your intelligence or your wisdom.
Yeah, that's a +0 to both. It's a 15.
Okay, yes. You snatch onto it. That's also a fishing term.
Like we're eagles.
And now you gotta reel it in. You gotta roll it in.
It's now in your talons.
Now in your talents, and that's gonna be wisdom.
It's another D20.
And your DC is going to be, what did we got, a 40? It's an 8.
Okay. A 5. Can I? Can I cast? I can cast a cantrip.
Okay.
Mage Hand. Can I get Mage Hand to help me somehow?
I will say,
I know it says that it can't carry more than 10 pounds, but I figure if it's helping me, maybe.
yeah,
Help me
roll
there.
again. We'll give you a reroll for that.
Mage Hand just
Hey,
slaps
it's
me
worth
in
a
the
try.
face by accident.
You got the one
Let's
hand
try it,
here,
buddy.
you got a hand reel, and then mage hand is like up here, like pulling the pole back.
So you pull and like the hand is like it can only go so far and it can only carry so much, and so between the two of you, it's not a huge fish, but for some reason it pulls itself away.
Is it still on the line, or do I have to recast again after?
You're gonna have to recast after on this particular one. All right, next we have Jeni.
So it's two.
I realize I have lucky. Not that it matters, but I could have re-rolled that one
Oh.
I rolled earlier.
This is a 3 times 5.
So you can go 15, up to 15. So basically anywhere within 15 feet that you can count. 5, 10, 15.
that's 15, right? We're
No,
doing this
5,
diagonal,
10.
Like...
All of them are 5 feet.
Oh,
just to
okay.
keep it
It's
easy.
not like a regular map. All right, I'll just do it there.
All right.
C2.
C2. Okay, you see it plop down in the water. You can roll to try to hook a fish.
What am I rolling?
So you're going to roll intelligence or wisdom. D20 plus your intelligence or wisdom.
16.
16. That's going to do it. So even though it wasn't a direct, you see one swims up and snatches on. Takes a bite. And now you get to try to reel it in. So
Okay.
your DC is going to be... what did you roll?
3.
Oh, yeah. So there you go. 3.
Okay, so I'm rolling on a d20.
Yep. D20 and then your wisdom plus your wisdom.
Right. Wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom. It's written there.
Okay. It has to be wisdom.
Oh, you can make a...
6.
Okay. Well, you got it.
He got me a fish.
So you are able, you kind of reel it in. You can, no, you can just have it. You don't have to put it on there.
I mean, it's kind of fun though.
But you get 2 points.
Ooh.
2 points of what?
1 point, 2 fish.
You get 2 points.
1 fish, 2 points.
And then this fish is no, I'm just gonna mark it on mine.
Do I have to remember? Can a fish be in the same place more than once?
So, you can't, just like Battleship, you can't choose the place that somebody else has already done.
Okay. I have to keep track.
So if you don't
will
reel it
forget.
in, that fish is gone.
I'm gonna leave these here.
Oh, you are?
don't-
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to.
So
worry
if you
about
don't reel it in, that fish is gone. You can't go
it.
back to
run
it.
away.
No, well, you don't know necessarily where the fish are. Like you don't have to get a direct hit to get a fish. The DC goes up depending on how close or far you are. So, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So the one that didn't get caught, that marker is
It
still
could be, you could get a direct hit anywhere else, or you could just roll
Go to
higher.
the,
and
could you go
get
to the
it.
same spot and get it? Okay.
Yeah.
But this
No.
is like a done
I don't know if
one.
you actually know if you've ever been fishing or angling, but that's actually one of the things where it's like when somebody's casting and catching fish, somebody always ends up like
Right next to you.
right here,
Trying
like,
to
crossing your line and fucking you up. Yeah, me and this kid both know.
Boo.
That's why we have boats and now go away from the people.
Yep.
All right. Next is. I don't know which direction I'm going anymore. There you go.
All right.
Oyed. Deyo.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So this is to determine how far you're gonna go.
8.
All right, 40 feet.
These are each 5. It can be like any.
So
which
pretty
way?
much like anywhere in this.
And I'm starting from this
Or I
corner.
rolled
Yeah.
the same, so
Yeah.
pretty much anywhere. Actually, I think from
Here.
here.
Okay.
This is the farthest you can go.
I want to go the farthest I can go.
Okay.
That's
Crossing up my line.
yeah. Something I would do. Something my character would
So,
do.
we are
Sorry.
It's like, well, me too.
I wouldn't do that, but something my character would do.
H8. Okay, so you can go ahead and roll. You see there's a bunch of fish like all around, but it didn't land directly on one that snatched it up. So you can go ahead and roll to
Clear waters.
to hook.
That's very good.
So either intelligence or wisdom.
3.
A 3. Nobody wants anything to do with your shit.
Now you're
I cast
me
it so far
when
that
it
I'm
comes
just
to
reeling
fishing
it
in the
for
ocean.
a long time.
They can smell the ink on, from the bait
Ugh,
on
yeah.
your hands.
Ink.
Yeah, all the ink that got all over your hands. All right, Bert.
11?
Yes.
Sorry,
Oh,
you
nice.
just looked at me at the wrong time. I missed it.
You just
caught
wizarded that thing into
I
your
caught it with my
Yeah.
teeth. I caught I was
that a
looking
shark? Yeah.
Yeah. But I tried to put it in my face. It missed. I caught it like this, and then just as she looked at me, like I was like looking across, I was like, "Fuck!" She just saw it. I had to call it out because I couldn't.
I wasn't
understand.
gonna say anything either, but
had
you
to.
called it out.
It'd be
be
funnier
funny.
if like you're the only one that paid attention. Like you're like looking at him, and he's like catches his like there's like a duck's like
No, because I know you're gonna be driving home like,
It's all.
Weird.
That was the ickiest thing I've ever seen.
It was fucking.
I can't look at Adam the
eats
same
gummies
ever
like
again
a
after
fucking
seeing him do
duck.
that.
Feet away. This cup is gonna take. I'm gonna take
I
this
didn't
cup
mean
out.
to.
So you got 55.
55.
Pretty much almost the entire map, like except maybe the last square.
Maybe like right about.
He doesn't just
here?
cast, just throws the whole.
Sorry, was it H5?
Spears a fish with the pole.
H5.
And now.
Let's see. So you see a few swimming around, but it's not a direct hit.
Okay.
So you get to now roll to try to hook something.
And plus nothing. 3.
This is an interesting mechanic.
Yep. Yep.
And we are all fucking up.
I got a fish.
You throw out.
And I got shit.
Yeah, you throw that out. You watch as Oyed reels back in, and you're like whip it out there, and nothing.
Hey,
It
watch
slams
what you
into
do
the
with me,
water. All
too.
the fish fly away. That's because fish fly too.
I mean, there are flying fish. This is a fantasy world too,
I'm
so
using all
I mean,
of
they
my-
can literally just fly away.
All of my technical terms that I know. All right, Duri, it's up to you.
All right. Let's get some fish. 9.
All right, so you got 45 feet.
Can I make it to here?
What is that? E7? Probably.
Trying to tie this.
E7. Ooh, you drop it kind of like right in the in a dark spot where there's no fish around. But we'll see. Watch you roll an
I
at
thought she was gonna say
20.
you landed right on one's head.
10.
A 10. Now, you see some of your neighbors are like reeling in fish. So far, our winner is Jeni again.
Jeez.
All right. I didn't rig this. All right.
That's a 6. That's 2 6s.
Oh, you can go. We got the whole board, except, yeah. We'll give you the whole board.
I want to go someplace that isn't.
What was it? C.
9.
C9.
C9.
C9. All right. You do see some fish nearby. You can try to hook one.
15.
Yes, and you do. Now you got to reel it in.
4.
You
Rip
do-
the
you-
hook right out
Mage
of
hand,
it.
mage
Right
hand
out of it.
Yeah, I'll
is
use
a
mage hand
cantrip.
again. I'm
You
gonna
can
like
use it as much
smack
as
the
you
mage
want.
hand a little bit. Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20.
I just had to smack the mage hand a little bit.
All right, so you reel in with the help of your mage hand, slapping the fish as it goes in. You
It
also
holds the net.
have.
Yeah, there you go.
We're acting like these are small fish in the ocean, but
Well, small fish, big fish.
They're pretty big. You are all like kind of shocked by the size of the fish that you're getting here, and a little bit nervous because again, when a lot of fish come together, you know, typically it means. But so far, so good. 2 points.
2 points.
reeling in some tuna.
Okay, Jeni.
All right.
I can't stop eating these now.
9.
All right, you get to go pretty far, 45 feet.
I'm going to go here.
It's the first nat
Okay,
20.
what is it?
Nice.
E2.
E2. Just
E?
'cause nobody's fishing over there.
2.
That's why I chose like a.
You see a big one that's kind of close by. It's going to be a little bit tough, but you're right next to it.
Oh, that's a 5.
It completely ignored.
It actually laughed at your the swim away. Okay, not today. I'm not falling for that.
All right, Oyed, you get to try again.
Right.
6.
30 feet.
Okay.
You're eating all of today's bounty.
He is a fish. He is a cat.
I was gonna say, I thought you were a cat.
He's a cat.
How does it like work? Like
Each one is 5, so just
so
5,
either,
10.
like, this
Yep,
way.
doesn't matter
What
if
I
it's
wanna go
diagonal.
like this and
That's
then
fine.
like that? Like
Yep,
different-
everything is good. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh, right there.
And that's what
D5.
D5. D5 is a direct hit. You see it sploosh, and there is a fish right there.
That's actually one of the best.
Come on.
Very low
When you
DC.
cast it, obviously it goes under the water until it comes back up. But sometimes you land right on a fish and it turns and bites, and then it never comes back up. It looks like it dropped through like a rock. That's like the best feeling. When
You were with me when I threw a spook and it landed right on I think it was like a sunfish that I ended up using for bait.
Can I use gust to try to like blow my hook like in the right direction,
Sure.
like into its mouth?
Yeah. I mean, we can try. Go ahead, roll again. We'll give you advantage. You can try that.
Doesn't hurt to
Come
ask,
on,
right?
D20s.
Yeah, I know.
All right, we need to
this is,
have a Dice Dragons Guild fishing trip. So you
15.
people don't know how to fish.
15. Yes. So it just turns and gloop.
I tried to do
Now
it
you
so
got to
nobody
try to
saw.
reel it in.
Okay.
Your DC is, so you rolled a 30, was it?
Yeah. Right.
So it's a 6.
Okay. And it's a wisdom.
Yes. Animal handling.
Please. Oh God. Come on. No, it's a 5.
Damn.
4 plus 1. 5.
How are all of our reeling being so low?
Rolls are so.
This is a big fish. So as you're like reeling it in,
Just a little gal.
I will say somebody can
It almost
help.
pulls you
If
in.
so, if
I'm
like,
like,
as you're
"Ah!"
yelling, you
Going
can,
over
you
the
look over
railing.
and see the halfling pilot is like, I got a big
If I
one.
could run over, I'll run over, and Bert will grab her
All right.
and help.
I will say, go ahead and roll again with advantage, or roll one more time. Come on.
11.
There you go. So
Yay.
with the dragonborn runs over, it just holds on, and you both
Just picks you up.
Just picks you up.
Starts like walking backwards.
Thanks, Bert.
as a huge fish. You
Gotcha.
get 3 points
Whoa.
Whoa.
Nice.
for this one.
Thanks, Bert.
You're welcome.
Whoever wins the fishing and gets the most points gets another one of those tokens that gives you a +1 to a roll. By the way, I should have said that. But.
Shark.
Just do a
All
shark.
right.
The champagne of victory.
Red one. Thank you.
Okay,
Put 'em back. I
so
gotta stop eating them. Thank you.
you start to look and see that the fish are further back. So like this area closer where it's light, there's no more fish hanging out here. It's more back there. So Bert, and you all see like a big one in the back.
7.
35.
Possibly land about here.
F6.
F6.
Thank you.
F6. So it drops in the middle in a dark spot where you don't see a lot of fish. It is still possible to get something though. You just gotta roll high.
12.
No. They all swim by.
You're too busy helping
Little
her.
bastard.
You see the captain up on where the captain hangs out. And he's like,
There be the captain up on the hangout.
The captain's stand.
On his barrel like Captain Morgan.
there's a big one out there. I'll give double the day's wages for whoever catches it. All right, jury.
Start chumming the waters of the
Dirty,
cabin
dirty.
boys.
8.
All right, 40 feet.
All right, let's go. Let's go C6.
C6. All right. This is going to be a high DC.
Ooh, that's a 3.
Oh, no. One of you see Thrain, who's the first mate, just comes over and is like, ha ha, just laughing in your face and pushes you off to the side. All right, not.
1,
Ooh.
4, 5.
All right.
We'll go right in front of where Derek just casted. It was the farthest, I think.
What is it?
Yeah.
What letter and number?
Right there. That's fine.
C5.
All right. Another high DC.
No, great. Hey! 20. That's the second nat 20.
Woo!
Dice
Right,
are
you were at
nice.
C5.
What was that?
So C5. So the fish around this area have all been taken, but out in the back there. C5. Nat 20. I'm going to say
Do I just rip that whole fish in?
there are 2. With a nat 20, I will let you. There's a 2 or a 4. 2 points or 4 points out there.
Yeah, fuck it. Go for the 4.
All right.
It'll be a crazy high DC, but I'll probably roll a fucking 2. But
Your DC is actually not too high. What did you roll to get out there? Was it a 30 or 6? Total?
a 1
5.
and a 5.
Okay, so that's your DC to try to pull this one in because you
but I've
got
rolled
a
4.
nat 20.
8.
Okay.
It's like-
So with you begin pulling in, because this is such a huge one. I will say that I'll just give it to you.
I thought that was gonna go like it's so big you have to like reel again because it's fighting against you.
Yeah, I was kind of gonna go for that.
But I got mage hand. Jill.
You got a nat 20. If you can get above a 10, roll one more time. Because
That's
it's a
not-
4-pointer.
That is not gonna happen. Oh, there's a, holy shit! Holy shit!
There's another
that's
nat
20.
20.
I swear! I swear to God!
Those dice are nice.
Please
So
bring that
you
energy to the
reel in-
regular campaign.
Right? Like I am
Start
shocked.
again?
I'm like,
Well, he's spending it all before whatever.
these are supposed to be
Kills us,
Theratrich's
kills us.
dice.
You start yelling and you're pulling it in. Thrain, again, the
It'll be
first
all
mate.
1s and 2s.
You
after
see,
this.
like, one of your pals comes over to try to help. He's like, no, he's got it. He's got it. And you're like, and he pulls you forward, and then you pull back.
You know,
And
use the mage hand to hold the rod and reel, and he's gonna like, do like the thing with the claws. He's gonna like grab it and just
grab onto
throw it in
it.
the boat.
Everybody cheers. You got 4-pointer. We're only going to do one more round.
So that's
Whoa, bouncer.
That's a 4.
4. All right, you get 20. All the fish are kind of further out in the dark water.
So I have no chance.
I thought you started at this corner, no?
No, so we start.
You
here.
start. Oh, we started at the meatball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. I thought we started our own corners.
Okay, well, as far as I can go.
All right. It's just a high DC. There's still a chance. There's a 3-pointer and another 2 points. Did somebody else get a 3-pointer yet?
No.
I did.
Oh, you did. Okay. So there's a 3-pointer still. Sorry, what was it? D4. Okay. You can roll high.
Why do I keep
Another bouncer.
17?
17.
Nice.
Yes.
There you go.
All right. So D4. You see a 3-pointer and a 2-pointer that you could get.
I'm gonna go for the big one.
All right. So, all right. Go ahead.
What's my DC again?
It is going to be
5.
a
So
5, but because this
4,
one is
right?
also bigger, you're going for the 3-pointer, right?
Yeah, I rolled a 4. That's my DC.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
But you're going to have to roll twice because you're going for the 3-pointer.
Rolling twice. That's a nat 1.
Oh
No.
So you've got like a 3-pointer. You hooked it, and then you start reeling it in, and again,
it's all
Thrain.
just kelp.
It just
Just kelp.
that it just snapped my line.
Thrain is like, no, don't help him, and then you're like,
To this
pulling it in.
first mate's gonna get an aneurysm.
You can do it.
There's major bro energy going on, dude.
While
And
he's
they let
fighting,
go,
I
just
wanna-
ah!
While he's fighting, can I use Gus to blow his hat off into the water?
Oh shit! Wait,
Jenny?
Oh, his little knife.
I have.
Yeah.
Rewind that for a sec.
Oh.
I have guidance. Can I guidance myself?
Yeah.
Okay. So what that I can
It's a D4.
a D4.
added.
So I add a D4 to that 1, right? Okay.
Yeah. If
Nah.
you roll a 4 or a 3, right?
Look how that landed. It's a 3, but it landed
Oh.
right.
The DC was a 4, though, right?
The what? DC was a 4.
Yeah, so you got it. You got the first one. So you all think it snaps, and then you're like, no. And he's like, slapping your back. All right.
Because this is what it's like when you and I fish together.
it kind
It's all
of
just
is.
slap.
Sometimes.
Slapping you as hard as
Sometimes.
he can. He's like, yeah.
There's a lot of triumphant, like, fist pumping from across the water.
There's some people in the back going like this, quietly. Now you just got to reel it in one more time.
All right, so that's another D20.
But your DC is higher now.
Okay.
Guide yourself.
Guide yourself. You can guide yourself.
Oh, I didn't
again.
know.
It's going to be a DC 10.
Jesus fucking Christ. It's a 5.
Oh.
These rolls are brutal.
They've been
As it actually
Wow.
snaps.
The dice
and
gods are not
Thrain is just
pleased
laughing
with
in your
that.
face. Nope, you lost it. All right, Oyed.
Me turn.
You got to get
Final cast.
3 points. Oh, you need a 3-pointer, so you only need to catch a 2-pointer to win.
6
got-
and a 5.
That's 6.
Oh, I didn't realize you had one already.
So
6 and a 5.
you need a 3 to tie.
3 to tie.
Okay.
So you get 55 feet, wherever you want to go, pretty much.
And they're more.
Yeah, they're more in the dark. Pretty much anywhere where it's not light. E9. There you go. You can throw that there. All right. That's where you had seen the big one. You can roll to try to hook. You get 2 options, a 2 or a 3.
7.
And all you needed was an 8 to get
Oh! Feeling so bad.
So it's an 8 to get the 2 or 12 to get the 3. Is there anything you want to try to do?
I mean, I want to try Gust again. 'Cause
Sure.
It worked for me last time.
Yeah,
kind of
go ahead.
blowing it in the right direction.
Roll again. We'll see.
19.
Okay, so now you have a choice.
Okay.
You can either do the 2 or the 3.
The 3.
Okay. All right. Now you need to, so the 3-pointer just kind of hooks on. Now you got to try to reel it in. It's going to be 2 rolls because it's the 3-pointer.
Okay.
And it's far away.
Okay.
So first, your DC is what did you roll? A 6?
No.
9.
It was 6 and
11.
5.
11.
11.
Oh, 11.
I think the door blew open.
I'm going to use the tower. On 11.
You got it.
And I roll again, right?
Yep. So you grab on again. Thrain's like right behind you, screaming in your ear like, "You can do it, girl! You can do it!"
That's a little much. 11. Again.
Okay. You just needed to get a 10. All right. So you pull it in, and I think you have match. You get 3 points.
So now I have 6.
You have 6. All right, Bert.
All right.
It's a tie.
4.
4. All right. You can go anywhere within 20. It's gonna make your.
I'm going nowhere, am I? All right.
Just raises the DC.
I think I'll go to as far as I can go with A5.
Okay.
Seems darker-ish water.
Okay. Your DCs are pretty high.
7.
7. Just kind of like all the fish are swimming away from
It's like when you go to
your plunk.
when you go to cast, the line goes all the way out, but the bait like falls on your shoulder.
I'm gonna throw firebolt at it. That kind of defeats the purpose.
Thrain comes over like, good try, next time.
Thanks. Bring down the intensity next time.
Never, never. Come on, Dury. I'm gonna break something so you can fix it.
Here we go. 10.
10. All right. So 50 feet.
Let's go. Let's go C7.
C7. All right. You plunk it down. You see there's a 2-pointer. It's going to be a little tough.
Let's go for it. That's a 3.
Oh my gosh.
It's rolls. Thrain's like, you're fired. You're fired. All right. Not. It's your last chance to win.
1 and a 3. So that's 4 total.
All right. Where do you want to go?
What is it that I...
20.
20 feet.
So I can only
Just a
go...
little square
so
right here.
Yeah, so this... here I go.
Okay. There's a 2-pointer. The only one within reach. You got to roll pretty high to get it.
18.
Oh,
Nice.
there you go.
Suck my dick, fish.
So, you, even Thrain's like,
Bro, chill.
maybe, keep some things private to ourselves. Okay, yeah, you
Two of
gotta,
your punk stays on your punk.
all the fish are going to the galley tonight. So, it's a high DC because you're not anywhere close to where it is, but if you can get a 10. Is that another nat 20?
Yes, it is.
I swear to God, these are not trick dice. I swear to God.
You need to roll like whatever.
Hold on.
flick
That
of
was
the
a,
wrist
that was
you're
a 20.
doing.
10.
You need to do that.
No, because like now...
Those
now
are all decent. Those are all decent.
I know, but now I feel like I'm like, no, like...
Yeah, trick dice. He's cheating.
I swear to God, like that's why I'm like
Cheating on the
rolling...
fishing
But now they're
process.
going downhill.
I know, 5, 8.
The way you check, you gotta get a glass of salty water. And
Please
no,
do.
It'll float, and if it's weighted, it'll always have one side that comes up.
Please, I'll have to do that because I swear to God, I've never had that
Are
many.
they new dice?
These are the ones that I bought after Christmas for Theratrix. These are the...
Oh.
They're trick dice.
Different-
I was gonna say
yeah,
they
I
haven't
love
been
those.
thoroughly tested.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, no, they have. I don't think I've used them in the actual game yet.
Right.
This was the first time I think I've actually used them to roll. So no, like I swear to God, I didn't
Using them
buy
for all the magic,
fucking-
though.
Well,
they're
you
gonna be
got
all-
it. Now you gotta reel it in.
All right. Another 18.
All right. So you reel in. It's only a 2-pointer. So you pull on that. Thrain is like yelling. He gets a bunch of other folks come over right behind you. They're cheering you on, but also kind of yelling in your ear as you're pulling in the fish. And you have successfully pulled in a 2-pointer. What did everybody get?
Goose egg.
2 points.
Absolutely nothing.
Double zero.
Double
Absolutely
zeros.
nothing.
8 points.
8.6. All right.
So what was the second highest? Who got?
I got 6.
And the game was really just you two.
Oh.
I came in a distant third.
Everybody cheers. You have, you have received the extra pay for doing such a great job. Why can't I pull up? Okay, there it is. You're +1 to any roll
Thank you.
Your extra pay.
for the rest.
I'll catch up to you.
You all meet in the galley and have a wonderful meal of your caught fish by Solaria Nightfeather, the tiefling that has joined your crew, newly joined. She is from the island and has never left, but the food that she creates is fantastic. Is there anything that you do this evening before settling into your bunks?
I guess as the night draws on or comes upon us, I light a big candle and make my rounds again, checking all the rigging and everything. I drag cabin boy Steve with me. I'm like, come along, lad. You gotta learn how to do this. Tie that right there. No, you're doing it wrong. It goes over and then under and then through. No, undo it. Do it again. No, that's good. No, that's not right. Just do it again. Maybe he just does that for a long time.
Okay.
Every time the kid starts to,
cabin boy.
every time the kid thinks the task is done, he starts to walk away. He's just like, "Oh no, come this way. We got to go over here and let's go to see if there's any more fish in the galley."
Eventually, he's like, I really gotta go to bed, Mr.
Smee.
Smee.
What's my name?
Jeni from the block.
Jeni from the block. All right, lad, then go to your bed. I'll just see who else is up, and I go, "Hey, come on, we got talking. The night is young."
Okay.
Duri's gonna go around to all the fishing poles and do mending to make sure that they're all up and ready for the next time, and any little minor things that he can fix on his way from back and forth, just doing his nightly check to make sure there's no leaks.
Okay.
Not's gonna go just hang up in the rigging. Just kind of like
Hammock.
No, just kind of like doing that thing that you see like leopards do when they're just kind of like on a tree branch and like one arm's like hanging. He's just up there on like the crossbeam.
Okay.
Just hanging out.
Bert's just gonna go check the guns and then wander the halls like a creepy dragonborn that he is. Just wander the halls.
Okay.
Oyed's gonna gather up some like blank, like the big like map paper and like her nicest couple of pens and make her way to Seraphina's room and just like,
Okay.
Is this like a draw me like one of your French girls situation?
no, I'm teaching her maps, navigating.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
Draw me a map like one of your
The
French
continent is in her shape,
Draw me
like
one
the
of your
island.
French maps. Navigate me.
Jenny, as you're kind of
Circumvent my gloom.
Call me Magellan.
you're in one of the in one of the storage areas, and you've been talking to one of the folks, some cabin person that you had pulled in, but they disappeared. And by the time you turn around, you're like, oh, they're gone. And it's really dark in there. And then as you turn, you're like, ah, and your light goes out, and you are in pitch black.
Am I trapped in there? Can I not open the door?
No, you can open the door.
Oh, okay. After you hear a loud, high-pitched girl scream, I just open up the door real quick and then shut it. Everything's fine in there.
You see Seraphina, who's been making the rounds as well, is like, are you okay?
Oh,
Jenny?
yes, I'm perfectly fine.
Was there someone else in there? I thought I heard a little child scream.
Oh, no, just,
No stowaways?
No stowaways. I thought I saw a rat.
Okay.
Let me go relight the candle so I can get a good look-see.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we don't really want... It's
Aye.
pretty normal to see them, but...
It was the size of a coonhound, I say.
No, well, I guess we don't want those. Giant rats on the ship?
Hey.
Should I tell my father?
Nah, I'll make sure. I'll handle it. It could be a trick of the shadows, but I mean, they didn't bite your feet off.
All right, well, be careful.
Aye, that is my second middle name.
Awesome. Okay. Not as you're up in the... What is that, crow's nest? Or just up high. You see the Thrain, the first mate. He steps down underneath and is like, Not! Great job today. I need you to come fix this down here. Do something with the sails. Sail words. Sail sounds.
Shimmy the jib.
I need you to teach me this one knot.
He's gonna like slide down. Down the mast.
I'm gonna need you to fix that.
Just hangs over your shoulder.
What would you like to learn?
I saw you do a special knot earlier. I hadn't seen it before, so I just wanted to, what do you call that?
This is a half hitch. He's gonna throw it together.
Make a performance check.
7.
With disadvantage.
Oh. Still 7.
He looks at what you've done. All right. Do it again.
Like the way you not, boy.
5. With the disadvantage, though?
Yep.
Jesus!
Oh, see?
All the
I don't
magic
think
is
there
gone
was
in
the
that.
magic
so,
gone.
so
It's a
at least we all
balance.
know
I
that
think
these
it's a
aren't fucked
balanced
up
die.
dice. Okay, we at least that salves my conscience.
So he just like kind of leans in, watches you. It just all keeps coming undone as you're doing the knots.
My hands from reeling in all those heavy fish.
Yeah. Good job today. Yeah. It must be. Yeah.
You give him a thumbs up and go, oh, ah.
Make a deception check.
Christ, fuck. 19, okay. He's a good liar.
Well, make sure you don't sprain anything. You know, you're our sailmaster. You gotta be on top of your game.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a good night. Good job. Slaps you real hard on the back. Duri. You see Seraphina is walking, making the round. She leaves where Jeni is and then just steps through. Hi. Just checking in. Checking in on how everyone's doing. It's only been a few days, but I've noticed like some people have been sweaty and kind of... So just checking to make sure you're doing all right, Duri.
Yes, feeling quite well today. Yeah, and yourself. You look well.
I'm feeling wonderful. The sea air, it just does wonders. Like touches your shoulder. It just does wonders for my...
Yeah.
Well, you know, if you need anything for like your hair, I mean, your hair is beautiful, of course, like the color, but I've got some product if you need anything at any time. I got it in Mosswick. The folks there just swear by it. I'm sure I can spare a little bit. Gotta keep the locks golden and...
That would be amazing.
Anytime. Have you seen Oyed, by the way?
Not since earlier.
She did great with the reeling in and the fishing.
I guess it was just all right.
You did good too. You did a great job. Everybody tried really hard, and we had a great meal. It was great.
My specialties lie more with the ship itself, not the ocean.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, you stop by if you want that product, and I'm gonna go find Oyed. Bye.
Good evening.
Evening. Bye, Bert.
Bye, Seraphina.
I've seen you skulking around, but you're very tall.
I'm hard to miss.
Jeni said that there's a giant rat in one of the store closets. You might want to... You're big, so...
I feel like that's somehow vaguely speciest.
It's like, are you extra
That's
hungry?
actually what Bert was going to say. Bert was going to go, do you think I eat those?
No, to, like, kill it. I'm not going to judge what anybody does with it after it's dead. I would judge if I found out, but...
Try not to be a
see what
fatter
I
meal.
can- I'll see what I can do.
I don't know why I changed the voice.
Have you seen Oyed, by the way?
You guys spent a lot of time together, huh?
No? No?
Mm-hmm. No, I haven't.
All right, everyone. Good night.
What do you mean they've been spending lots of time together?
She leaves.
I mean nothing. Don't worry about it.
And at her room, There you are.
Oh.
So, yeah, let's continue with you teaching me how to draw maps.
I brought my protractor because I feel like you were struggling with some of the angles last night.
I was struggling.
I got, not to worry.
As long as
It's
you
my
have
special one.
the special ink and you can show me like how to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're gonna draw maps. Good night.
So many pens!
Pulls you into her quarters.
There's so many things I want to say.
Yep, same. And I just chose not to.
I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm holding all of this in, right?
Yep. I'm over here literally physically biting my tongue. I'm
Have you seen
like,
the meme
I'm
of the
off
guy
my
who's just
shit.
like looks like he's holding his breath and like his
Yeah.
face is all red and the veins are popping out?
That's
what
a
I'm picturing.
suspicious shape for a pen.
As they shut the door, you'll hear Bert
It's a
go,
rather thick pen.
fun with your maps.
Oh yeah.
All right, and there's where we will take a break.
Are you ready for an adventure? Step into a world of excitement, strategy, and imagination at Captain Con. Dive into epic miniature wargame tournaments. Visit our board game library. Compete in our costume contest. Immerse yourself into our role-playing zone. Explore the vendor hall or learn a new game in our demo zone. Join us at Captain Con and experience a tabletop gaming party where fun knows no bounds. February 2nd through the 4th, 2024 in Warwick, Rhode Island. Check us out at CaptainCon.com.
Day 7. Stranded and hunted. Unease festers within me like a hidden wound. Its tendrils weaving through every thought, every shadow. The ship, once a sanctuary of steady rhythm and familiar faces, has become a haunting ground for disquiet. More individuals, their appearances and symptoms mirroring those from the initial days, traverse these decks. Yet fewer seek solace in my quarters, their reticence fueling my growing consternation. Conversations with Captain Stormweaver offer little reprieve. My attempts to voice concerns are met with dismissal, or worse yet, a veiled indifference that sends shivers down my spine. The sensation of being watched persists, an unseen presence lingering at the edge of perception. Yet my fellow comrades are pleasant enough to be in the company of. Tonight, once the ink dries upon these pages, I shall seek another audience with the captain. It's imperative that these troubling matters be addressed, for the crew's well-being hangs in precarious balance. Today bore witness to a disconcerting event. As daylight waned, a boat of thread hunters, notorious bounty seekers with an eye for those possessing latent high-level magic, boarded our vessel. Their presence stirs a deep apprehension within me, for I fear for Solaria Nightfeather, our esteemed chef, and her latent talents that might catch their probing eye. Regrettably, amidst the tumultuous events, time eluded me to ensure her safety. I must first check on Solaria's well-being, and then hasten to the captain's quarters. The urgency of these matters demands immediate attention, for the threads of fate weave a tapestry fraught with ominous foreboding.
Getting real now.
Was there a time jump?
Day 7.
3 days?
Yeah.
4 days? We did.
You were on day 4.
Oh, no,
Now you're on day 7.
what happened?
And as described, you are on the ship when you see another coming towards your vessel. It is marked with the name Etherglide along the side. And the captain warns you that everyone must get ready because these thread hunters are actually quite well known. They go around the seas and stop ships looking for people with high level or potential for high level magic. And they are known as the Arcanum Stalkers. They board your ship. You see several folks who come aboard. The Inquisitor, Vexelius Thorn, this formidable-looking, calculating leader who's very tall and imposing, these piercing blue eyes, very steely demeanor. dark robes, very intricate arcane symbols, followed by Enchantress Lysandra Nightshade.
That's a mouthful.
You don't necessarily need to know it if you don't want to. She is a very skilled enchantress, and she has this like mysterious and charming way about her. Very good at speaking in such a way that reveals things from the people that she is interrogating. And Commander Varys Stormbringer, another seasoned and battle-hardened warrior who wears this armor that's infused with all these protective runes all about it. He's very loyal to the Inquisitor and the Enchantress. You all are tasked with hiding Solaria Nightfeather. So there are 3 levels to this skill challenge. Oops.
I just want to go fishing.
Just keep fishing.
Just keep fishing.
There's actually 5. 5 levels. For level 1, so you all as the crew are trying to discern the approach and intentions. So you can scout. You can send one of you to go kind of take a look and see as they've boarded onto the boat to see whether or not you can figure out like what approach they're going to take, or you can interrogate kind of like your shipmates as they have been talking to the Arcanum stalkers and see like what they have discerned. So if there's anybody who's good at discussion or who wants to, say you're good at it. Whatever it is that you would like to do to try to help in this situation.
Where are we starting?
Yes.
No, where? Who's starting?
Oh, wherever you want.
Forgot what.
It's just a skill challenge. Whoever wants to take it.
Yeah, I don't know what my skill is.
You know what,
Charisma is 0. My wisdom is 0.
I got a +1 in charisma. I'll
+1 in charisma too.
try and schmooze the other people to try and get out of them.
Okay. So you can use your perception, insight, investigation. Basically, it's going to be a DC of 10 to try to chat with your fellow crewmates as the Arcanum stalkers are making their way. You need to get, just FYI, there are 5, so you want to get 3 successes before you get 3 failures. I'm trying to find my music, so sorry. All right. Okay, we're not. Damn. You can roll.
6.
All right, a 6. So as you're making your way across the ship and like kind of chatting with your fellow crew members, you're asking about like how do the Arcanum stalkers use their magic to figure out who has the abilities, but you're kind of being a little bit too loud about it. You see the Enchantress just kind of clocks you at one point asking, and she has noticed that you seem particularly interested in what they are doing. That's one failure.
Is this like as a group?
It is a
successes
group.
and failures?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Can I eavesdrop on the Thread Hunters as I am going about my duties? like making sure the rigging is in place and doing that kind of thing.
So the level 1 was a failure. But level 2, for level 2, it is about concealing Solaria.
Oh.
So for rigging, you can, like, the crew is like hastily preparing. Everybody's trying to like be in on this a little bit, but your group is the one that's really your upper level folks. So you're trying to lead the charge. So people are like creating cover stories or trying to find hiding places for Solaria to go. You can use stealth, deception, sleight of hand. You can kind of describe what you're trying to do as well, and maybe we can add boosts to it. You've got your cantrips. So you can rig a false hiding spot or rig some of them, creating fake hiding places with non-functional like traps and secret things that can go through. Or you can try to disguise her tiefling features. These are going to be higher DCs. It's a 12 to hide her, or 13 to try to disguise her, because you have to use a little bit of magic disguising as well.
Can I make a hiding place in... Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say that'd be too obvious. I was gonna say like try to
barrel.
Well, I was gonna say that's too obvious. I was gonna say like because we have to be stopped since they boarded us. The sails have to be up. Like if I could like I don't know, fold the sails and or something in such a way that like she can be like in it, and then they're as the sails are pulled up, she could be like a basket.
As the sailmaster, I would normally say she would be crushed by that.
Well, that's
but
why
I
I'm
think
saying
it's the
like
DM's.
I would rig a little safety pouch.
Safety pouch.
A safety pouch hiding spot.
She's gonna be.
I mean, I know
pressed
I
like
know
a
in real
fucking-
life, but like,
It's like an anaconda's wrapped around her. Just
Oops.
whoa! I need to make some maps.
Put her in a barrel. And then roll the barrel up so she can't get crushed.
Yeah. What would you like to try to use to do that? Like, what kind of skill do you think that would take?
Since I don't have a skill list here, I don't know. I don't know what skill that would be.
There's,
Shit.
you know, you think it would be like a strength thing? You're trying to convince her to do it? Are you trying to persuade her to do it? Are you...
Let's see. I got a +1 to intelligence. Would that be persuasion? I'd be like,
Yeah.
just get in there. Get into the thing.
I will, because it's a very unique option, I will lower the DC by 1.
Okay.
So you have to reach an 11 to try to convince her, I'm going to say, to get in there.
All right.
And then I'm going to roll.
I'm gonna guide myself with this. So that's 14.
Okay. She rolled a 10. I don't know why this thing does this sometimes. I'm going to get rid of that. In terms of like how much you needed to convince her, even though DC 11, I actually dropped it down to a 10 because that's what she rolled. You're able to convince her to get up into this thing with the help of like getting in her a barrel, something to like, and then your fellow crewmates watch as you have this pouch that she's in and just kind of rolling.
She'd be okay. She'd be okay in there. I do this all the time. Taking a nice nap in there with a bottle of rum.
She's definitely not doing that. She is terrified.
Or she's too big.
she couldn't move. She'd be
So the Arcanum Stalkers, as you like get her up to the top, you see them like walking around and through, and they're starting to interrogate everybody about where Solaria Nightfeather is.
So
They have the
know she's on-
roster.
oh.
As you were going through all of this, they get the roster of who is on this ship, and one of them knows of a tiefling village near the city of Mosswick. known as Briarburn.
Those motherfuckers.
That there are certain tribes, clans, and they recognize the Nightfeather name. So somebody has to... It was gleeked. So we called it on the Cape. I don't know if everybody says that.
Yeah.
Gleek. So misdirection and distraction is level 3. It's a higher DC. They are walking through, they are talking to everyone. You have to create distractions. Performance, persuasion, deception. You can generate noise to like kind of divert attention to different areas of the ship. It's going to be a DC 14, or you can fabricate false reports like that something happened to her along the way, a document that says that she left on one of your stops or fell overboard or who
You
knows.
know how to write maps, right?
I do. I also can make things blow in the wind.
That doesn't help me with writing. Perhaps you can write a report.
No, but distracting. Well, yes, I do have many skills. One of them is writing lies, and the other one is blowing things over and making a diversion.
So, yeah, so we have 3 more levels, so the 3 of you are left.
Oh, okay.
I'll go next.
You can help each other and discuss what you want to do.
I think I'm gonna try to.
We know that like people have been getting sick on the ship, obviously, right?
Yeah, you've been, I mean, they've looked a little sick, but then they look fine.
So perhaps we can say that she fell ill and had a burial at sea.
Could be. I could make a death certificate.
I can sell the. I'll try to sell the lie.
Maybe I can, like, get something from that doctor, that surgeon.
Hey, get their stamp.
Get a fake, yeah. Make, like, a fake death certificate that says she died of whatever.
The clap.
The clap? Dysentery or something? Yes, the clap. We'll go with the clap.
We'll go with the clap. Yeah.
Real fast, yeah.
There's a bad
It's a
case.
real she had a few claps. It was more of an applause.
She died from a terrible case of the applause.
Standing ovation.
I think we're getting somewhere here.
So you can do deception, or I will, again, I'm going to drop the DC on fabricating false reports because you are using the pilot to help. So we'll drop it to a 12.
Right.
I will cast guidance.
D4.
D4.
Does she get advantage because I helped?
No, I lowered the DC because you helped.
That's a whopping what?
10.
10.
Oh, fuck. It was close.
So we didn't get the surgeon's stamp.
Yeah, you
stamped
can't
it backwards.
find. You can't find.
I should just not roll today because I am very shitty today.
Sebastia. She is like unavailable. You're not really sure where she is. And yeah, you stamp it kind of upside down. And it's not necessarily that they're like, this is a fake. It's just that they're very mysterious, these folks, and they're very professional. So as they are using their presence to just make you unsettled in general. They're not throwing things over or anything. They are just walking through the ship quietly, just nonchalantly, taking a look at people's faces. They know that they are not in danger, like physical danger. You will not attack this ship, or there will be repercussions. You can't fight back against them, and they're not threatening you. They're just they're looking for people that they believe are worth taking. And if they were to find somebody, you wouldn't stop them because you can't. They are too powerful for you to stop them.
Is this a double failure?
It's 2 failures.
Mm-hmm.
1
Sorry,
success.
guys.
So they just kind of look at the paperwork, and you see the enchantress, Lysandra, she walks over to the Inquisitor, Vexelius, And she just kind of looks over his shoulder and then looks at him. There's a little smirk. They just kind of smile at each other. And he hands the paperwork back to you. And they say that they're just going to continue taking a look around. Don't mind them. Level 4. There's a moment where you get nervous. They start to ask that all of the rigging be brought down, that all of the sails be brought out so that they can take a look.
Who's hidden the sails before? That was an original idea.
They're running out of places.
Well, they have their magic, detect magic up and all of this stuff, and they're kind of looking around. You see the enchantress just kind of looks up and then whispers something to the inquisitor, and then the commander comes over to the captain, and he, Thrain comes over to the sailmaster and needs for you to pull everything down so that they can look. This is about physical evasion for Solaria. So you can create like a distraction so that she can try to move out from where she is and like get out. Or you can try to use your knowledge of the layout of the ship. So basically this is actually going to come down to the sailmaster and the pilot, because the 3 of you have already rolled, to try to get her to that next spot.
Use the wind to blow her overboard. We'll get her back later.
Is there a way to, because we're anchored, I'm assuming, or if not anchored, to release a sail? Is there, I'm assuming since we're on the ocean, there's wind? Just that constant?
Yeah, there's a little bit, yeah.
Is there a way to release a sail that will move the ship? Like, so you've got topsails, these are called gallant sails, that's the flying jib. You've got, generally those are the royals, and you've got the boom, and I can't remember what the back one's called. But if I let go one of them at a certain angle with the wind, can I make the ship, if it catches it?
We're gonna say,
Just trying to rock the boat to make, everybody, oh geez.
There's that thing that happens in movies always where like the boom like swings across the whole deck too. Like, and everyone's like, whoa.
Like, instead of releasing them in a certain order, to make sure that everything's good, if we accidentally release it in a wrong order to make things like the boom swing or
something chaotic happen.
really rock the boat a bit,
Yeah.
And that's
It got so
going to
quiet.
allow her to roll out and
It could
hide
be a
somewhere.
hatch,
she
like
did
in the
this-
ground or something. Get
she
her
said
down.
distraction.
yeah, make a distraction. I'm gonna
We're
say
trying
yes.
to do what we can for Solaria.
Yeah, yeah.
What I am gonna say is,
It's so quiet now.
because unfortunately you have no idea what you're doing.
Well, that should make things a lot easier then, shouldn't it?
I'm gonna raise your DC by 1.
Christ.
It's a 16 to do that right.
Can I help? Can I be like under the hatch, like ready to? Because are we trying to get her down? Like, there's probably like a hatch in the ground or something that goes to like
Am
a
I
lower
close enough
deck.
to guidance this?
I will say that you can guidance. Your help is.
Yeah, I'm part of the rigging is part of my responsibility and shit.
I will say that you can
So-
give guidance, but with your help, unfortunately, has no clue what he's doing.
Okay. Well, this is what. Can I describe what I want to do to help?
Sure.
What I know about sales is...
Well, if you're trying to make like something chaotic happen, then like if you don't know about sales, that's good. You just release all the ropes every time.
Yeah,
I guess.
that's true.
If you want to make something bad happen, just make it like just.
Well,
mess
you
up.
want to make it a distraction without actually doing damage. So that's kind of where.
I guess, maybe. I mean,
I
we have a
think,
carpenter
like,
on board, so...
in the hatch, and then like use gusts to kind of blow the sails in such a way that when she comes down, it kind of obscures her view. Their view of her.
We'll say for flavor, because it's
Not
a
actually-
guidance.
We're really trying to get that.
I know. I'm like,
extra.
how much more help?
No,
can we
this
get?
is going to be a fucking... So this is a...
Here, okay. Here's what I'll do. I will leave the DC at what it would have been, which is a 15.
Add the D4. Nope, we're
Oh
fucked.
no.
That was a 2.
Forget about that D4.
5 total.
No, this poor lady. This poor tiefling.
So, as you
I tried.
see, like, Thrain's eyes, like, kind of look over at you and give a little nod. And you are standing there, and, like, if Tabaxi could sweat, which I don't think cats can, you would be.
He's panting.
Cats pant.
Only when they're sick.
Yeah.
I think cats-
feeling a little
I think
sick, your
cats
stomach
only sweat
turning
through
a
their
little.
Yeah, only
paw
through their
pads.
paws.
So that's like they
So he's got
through your toe
slippery, he's got
beans.
slippery
Slippery.
hands.
Only through your toe beans. That's it.
And you're looking at all of the different knots, and you're like, you hadn't gotten to that chapter of the book yet.
Oh no.
So you go over, and you make eye contact with Oyed, who is like, yeah, we got it. Like, and you pull one of the knots, and it is the one that she is in, and she just
No.
tumbles down, hits the deck, and is like, ah, and then looks up. The 3 Arcanum stalkers, they barely moved as that happened. They just kind of stood there.
It's a miracle she lives.
You see, everyone gets very quiet as the Enchantress walks over, and she whispers a little something and moves her hands, and you see just like Celeria like locks in place so she can't move. The Inquisitor steps up to the captain and says something along the lines of, "It was a noble effort, but we will be taking Miss Nightfeather with us. We bid you happy sails and a safe journey." They wrap her up in
The sail.
the sail. And they get a couple of other folks off of the boat to come take her off. And you see her eyes, like she can't move, but she looks at you all with this, like, look in her eye of just, please, someone do something. But the captain is sitting there, like, sweating. There's just, like, sweat dripping off of his face. He's not normally like this, and he just, anyone who steps forward, he just shakes his head. And the Inquisitor
A
smiles.
little nightcap off, just twisting it, like
No.
very sad, not making eye contact with her.
And they head off of the boat, leaving you standing there as Celeria disappears below the deck on their ship.
Really bumbled that one, didn't we?
Yep.
God damn.
Who got the success?
Me? Right? We got her up in the rigging without killing her.
Everyone else failed.
You get a +1 to any of your rolls.
Yeah, I have 2 of those now, and neither one of them would have been helpful at any point in this.
The night, the suns go down behind you, your ship, as you continue on. Everyone has gotten very quiet. You see the captain like dabbing his forehead before he retires for the evening. What does everybody do? Let's start with Bert.
Bert's probably in the corner going, "Motherfuckers, I can't believe they took her fucking asshole." Just over there swearing up a storm. Pissed that they took Celeria. Kicking a few things.
Okay.
Generally pissed.
Duri's gonna go and attempt to fix anything that was broken as we were trying to hide.
They left it in pretty good shape. You all did the breaking.
That's what I mean. We're gonna fix our mistakes.
What's not doing?
And not playing with rigging or sails. I just had a railing staring off at the ocean, I guess. I have no idea.
Just sitting amongst the crew, not saying anything.
It's a quiet evening.
Dear diary, today was not a very good day at sea. Continue, and so on and so forth.
The captain's daughter goes around to the crew, just stopping by. You all right, Bert?
I'm pissed.
Yeah, I can tell.
Those sons of bitches.
You know, it's not fair.
I
But
wish I could have lit up their ship.
you're not the only one. But it's good that you didn't try.
I wanted to.
We would be floating in the middle of the ocean in tatters.
We would be fucked if I did.
Yeah. That's a better way of saying it.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know what lies ahead for her. She might be okay, right?
Too many mites in there for me.
Yeah. Wow. Have you seen Oyed?
Still in the mood for maps.
And Bert's just gonna go and point in the direction that I went.
Thanks. I hope you,
And
you
she-
know,
And he's gonna look at her and go, and wink at her, and just, yep.
back at ya. Just gonna walk through was it Dirty Dury?
Dirty
is fixing.
Dirty Garth, isn't that what
She just puts her hand on your shoulder. It was a valiant effort.
Aye, we tried.
No one can fault us for that.
I don't like that they can board any ship and just take anyone that they say.
Yeah, if we were different types of mercenaries or like pirates, but you know, my dad wants to be on the up and up, so I feel like we could have given them a run for their money. But I also don't. That Lysandra enchantress, she looks real scary. And really, just anybody with Inquisitor as their title is terrifying. Is there ever a good Inquisitor?
Not that I've ever met.
Yeah. Well, you're doing a great job. Just pats your hand. But you seen Oyed? She's that way, right?
Yes, I believe she's down that way.
Awesome. All right, keep it up. And I still have that product. I know it's a sad night, and we are going to eat like shit probably for the rest of this trip, but I still have that product.
I look forward to the day, my lady.
Oh, you can just call me Serafina.
Serafina.
My lady. She heads over. She heads over to Knot. I'm just making the rounds. My dad wasn't feeling really great, so. You doing all right?
It's my fault.
No.
Yes.
I am sure that you had your reasons for pulling. I mean, it was an honest mistake, and we were trying to, you're trying to hide a whole body. That's really hard.
I was nervous.
I know. Squeezes your hand. I know. We were all nervous. You're doing great.
Doesn't feel it.
You see over her shoulder, Thrain is just like staring at you, looking at your hands. She's holding your hand and he's looking at it. Grip is so strong. Well, it happened. We're going to get through it. The trip is still young. What is it, day 7? We've got like another 40 days. We'll find another chef and we'll report back what happened. It's okay. Pat, pat. Oh, yeah, it's this way, right?
Somewhere on that end of the ship.
Okay. She goes over to Jeni. How are you doing?
It's a sad day, lass. Sad day.
Yeah.
I've heard tales of what they do. I keep changing accents around. It goes back to Erd, not because he's a dwarf. Sad day. Just, inner monologues.
Yeah.
sometimes,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I usually
Back to
keep
pirate.
I keep it inner. The inner monologue.
Not enough body here to keep it inside, but you don't know. You're a tall young lass. But,
Thank you.
yeah, it's sad.
It runs on my mother's side, the height.
Ah,
But we're getting distracted. You're all right.
it was a good hiding spot. Good. Who hides in the rigging? No one. They should not have guessed that.
Yeah. I feel like she saw something. Like she kind of looked up and then it's like she knew.
Wee bit of evil magic there.
Well, if you know anybody who's good at cooking, are you good at cooking?
No, not at all.
No. Well, keep it in mind when we go to the next stop.
Aye.
And, you let me know if you need anything.
Maybe you could teach me maps and reading.
What?
You're working on maps, yes?
Oh, yes, I am. Working on maps.
Well, I would love to join in one day.
With that big candle of yours. Gonna swing that big candle around.
I'm not gonna say it.
I do better with one-on-one tutoring style, but maybe once I'm really good at it, we can open up class to others.
Aye, that's a good agreement, a good arrangement to come to, yes.
Yeah, I'll be in touch. It's a long trip. It's a long journey ahead. Oyed's where? She's that way, right?
I have no idea.
I'm going to keep walking this way because that's where Bert pointed.
All right.
But if she comes by this way, let her know that we have class.
Aye. Get the classes done and out of the way.
Yep, I have to learn about the maps.
I hope you excel. I would love to learn.
Lots of maps, lots of spreadsheets.
She finally... Where are you? Are you in your quarters?
Yeah.
She just, leans up against the door. Hey.
Oh. I'll, just wipe a tear away and then, take my glasses off.
Oh,
and...
no. She comes over, gives you a hug. Are you all right?
Did you see her face?
I didn't. But I'm glad
so
I didn't.
scared.
That's what I've heard from those who saw her face. I wouldn't want that etched in my mind.
I can't stop thinking about it.
I understand. I think I should help you to forget about it with some map drawing in my quarters.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure that...
Grab a pen and let's go.
Okay.
Cartography solves all life's problems.
Don't forget ye old batteries.
She actually takes your hand and you watch.
It's like this because I'm
Grief
tiny.
is one of the
Don't
Grief-
help it. I'm not the only
grief
one
is
who
one of the
says
strongest aphrodisiacs.
Absolutely.
So,
And you walk past. You all at this point see Serafina holding Oyed's hand as they walk past. We're going to go to class. Take our mind off of the sad.
Whatever must be done to get by.
Yeah. All right, feel better,
They're
everyone.
gonna teach me maps one day.
As they're walking away, Bert's gonna go, Oyed, come here for a second.
You know where to find me.
What?
Well, that was a wonderful hello.
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 What?
And Bert's just gonna go, damn. Just be careful.
Be careful. Of what? The danger is gone.
Mm-hmm.
What are you getting at? What are you playing at, Bert?
I'm not playing at anything. I'm just being a friend.
You consider me a friend? Are we friends?
As much as anyone's my friend.
That's fair. You've been a good crewmate, Bert.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I just like to think that I watch out for all of you. And just, if I see things that I think need to be said, I'll say them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just saying be careful.
That is a broad statement, but okay. I'll be
You know,
careful.
I'm not a very to the point person, so just careful. And Bert walks away.
Okay.
Trying to say wreck or shit.
There's
You gotta make it
clap
super.
going around.
Yeah.
Seriously, killer clap.
The killer clap.
Killer clap.
The big applause.
Standing ovation
here's a-
after your oration.
Oh, no.
Here's a sheepskin.
Well, I'll go back to Serafina and just kind of take her hand again. I don't know. I don't know what's gotten into him.
Who cares? And the night ends. Day 11. You awaken to the rumble of thunder and the panicked yells above deck. As you rush up the stairs, sorry, 1 second, you find that the captain is missing. And the crew is doing everything it can just to keep the ship from tearing itself apart. You are in the middle of a storm. Let's get some storm up. Ooh. Ooh.
Fucking heavy. The angle on that is too steep. I can't. It just looks black to me. And I see a little bit of white. Oh, there we go. There's some lightning.
I don't think that was even intentional. So we are going to navigate this storm in 4 rounds. There will be preparation rolls that are followed by end of round rolls, and I will describe all of this. I don't know what's happening. I will read the options out to you, and you can determine who's going to take lead on them. You can also suggest additional options. The bosun can aid any one person per round and give them advantage on their individual skills. That is a thing that you can do. Certain crew members are going to be better at tasks than others. If the right person is chosen for the job, you will get a +1 to your roll. The ship has 50 hit points, which are going to be subtracted from each failure. I will keep track. If you reach 0 hit points for the ship, there's going to be consequences. So, round 1.
Fight.
We're definitely gonna have consequences.
Heavy.
The way this is going, yes. If it
The way
doesn't
we're
involve
rolling, there's
gambling or
definitely gonna be
fishing,
consequences.
like we're fucked. Everybody on this ship is fucked.
No. So
Can we
there
all
are
just jump
heavy
into the water?
winds. The rain is pouring down thick. Every movement is going to be strained. So amidst the deluge, the rain cascades like a torrential curtain, shrouding every motion in a haze of obscurity. The tempestuous winds, robust and unyielding, assail the vessel with a relentless fury. The ship teeters precariously off its intended course, each creak and groan of the timbers echoing the resistance against the elements' unrelenting onslaught. Amidst this chaotic ballet, maintaining one's balance becomes a battle against the raging tempest, a struggle not to succumb to the unabating pull of the storm. The very act of steadying oneself becomes a testament to resilience, an act of defiance against the tempest's savage grip. Preparation rolls. Everyone may steady yourselves with a DC 12 ability check of your choice, or you can help steady a crewmate, which will give your friend advantage on a roll, but you get disadvantage. If you succeed at steadying yourselves, you are going to get advantage on the end of round roll. One person has to get to the wheel. DC 12 ability check. And if you succeed, you get advantage on the round 2 prep. So one person must choose to get to the wheel. The captain is not here.
Who would know how to do that? Us.
Guns, wood,
Carpentry.
sails,
Guns,
navigator.
Yeah, and bosun.
What does bosun do? No.
Bosun's like responsible for the ship itself, keeping it in shape for travel and battle, looking after the wood, canvas, ropes, all the important things.
Does the
Oversees the activities, dropping, weighing anchor, setting sails, leading shore parties, supplies, repairs.
Vote for the navigator because they're
Yeah,
most likely
think
to
so.
be around the captain when
Yeah.
he's steering the boat. So
It
the
does
best-
say the pilot's also usually the best sailor on
Oh,
the
you
ship.
call the pilot too. So.
Oh, you're the pilot. Yeah, okay, I didn't know
I thought you were
that.
the navigator.
Yeah, I have
yeah.
written
No,
down navigator.
I'm the ship's navigator, but it's
It's pilot
the
also.
pilot, yeah.
Yeah.
And
okay.
it says it's
That's
usually
all.
the best
That's-
sailor on the ship.
That's the
So
obvious.
maybe me.
All right. So are you going to the wheel?
Yes.
You, everyone can steady yourselves. You're trying to get to the wheel. It's a DC 12 ability check of your choice. The bosun can give someone advantage.
Once per round, or all right.
Or not. You can try to just steady yourself with your DC 12.
I'll help you get advantage to getting to the wheel.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're just gonna be fucking spinning and shit.
Okay. All right. So everybody roll DC 12. You're good. You don't take disadvantage because you're the bosun and you're helping.
So I don't roll.
No, you roll. You just don't roll with disadvantage.
Thank you for that advantage.
All right. What did we get?
A 15.
15. You're good. You steady
Would've been a
yourself and
3,
you
though.
get advantage on your round 2 prep, which will come after.
14.
Okay. You succeeded, so you're good.
Fail.
Fail. 13.
6.
6. So you succeed. So 2 of you. Okay. Everyone who succeeds gets advantage on the end of round roll. So it's not that you fell, it's just that you're not, it's going to be a tougher roll. So you, as the ship is like lurching to one side, Knot and Bert, you like slide off to the side. Everybody now this is the end of the round, make a strength, constitution, or dexterity 13 saving throw.
So
I
this
get
is
advantage.
The 3 of you get advantage. Duri,
No.
Jenny.
Would you get a 1?
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
I got a 2. So don't feel
Oh,
bad.
damn.
Yeah.
Bert just is just a bubbling fucking buffoon, apparently. That's what I've
I'm
turned
a
this
tab-
fucker into,
I'm a
and I feel so
tabaxi.
bad because he has so much more to offer that I'm turning into a
Do you have
buffoon.
anything
I'm a
else?
tabaxi. I'm supposed to be agile. That's like their whole thing. That's all they are is just agile cats.
And you're the cat
And
that
I've-
literally falls off the
Yeah.
falls off the top of the TV onto their ass. Yeah. Oh God.
So, who succeeded? DC
17.
13.
16.
Okay. So the three of you, Bert, Dury, Not, you fall prone. And you have disadvantage on your preparation rolls coming up.
Shit.
The two of you succeeded, so you have, you just succeeded.
Can I make it to the wheel?
You make it to the wheel as the pilot. So Oyed makes it to the wheel. Jeni, you already got advantage, so you're good. So the pilot gets advantage on this next roll with the preparation. So as the onslaught persists, the ship succumbs to the relentless barrage upon its port side, the thunderous assault echoing through the vessel. The wooden hull groans under the strain, a chorus of stress fractures, snaking through the very fabric of the ship's integrity. With each pounding blow, the imminent threat of structural failure looms ever closer. The expertise of the helmsman becomes paramount in this dire moment, navigating the vessel with a finesse that borders on the miraculous. It's a delicate balance between control and chaos, an intricate dance of wills between the seafarer and the relentless tempest. Steering the ship demands a deft touch, a calculated maneuvering to avert the calamity of a potential capsizing or the complete fragmentation of the vessel into the unforgiving embrace of the tumultuous seas. So, preparation rolls. A player can attempt a DC 12 wisdom check at the wheel of the ship. You get a +1 because you are the pilot. If you succeed, you know how to steer and you get advantage on the end of round. A player can attempt a DC 12 strength or dex check to tie the ropes of the mast down. The sailmaster gets a +1. Succeeding on that gives that player and another player not at the wheel advantage at the end of round to keep from falling prone. So not everybody can do this, but you can offer other options of things that you'd like to do. So you're at the wheel. You can attempt a wisdom check +1, and you get advantage because of what happened before. And it's a DC 12.
Did not make it. No. 6.
Okay.
Like 8, 9.
All right. So you do not get advantage at the end of the round. It's going to be a straight roll. The sailmaster, if you'd like, for +1, you can attempt to tie the ropes and the mast down.
I'm currently prone, so how does that work?
That doesn't matter. That just meant
It's
that
just
you...
just a straight roll. to
Yeah,
try to
hold
do
Can
on,
this?
we'll
I
see.
do the advantage thingy for him?
Sorry, you get disadvantage on preparation rolls.
Oh,
On the
okay.
preparation rolls.
So,
But you can
if I help him, then he
it's a
just
straight
gets
roll.
a straight roll.
Yep.
Can I add guidance to that?
Yeah, why not?
Last time it didn't do much. Oh shit! Okay, this time 19 plus 3.
All right. Yes. Okay. So you are able to tie. The bosun comes like sliding over across, and you're tying everything. So you get advantage on the end of round roll, and you can choose another person except for the pilot to get advantage at the end. So who are you choosing?
Well, if the ship's starting to come apart, then we might have to do some carpentry soon. So I'll give it to the
Okay.
carpenter.
All right, Carpenter, you have advantage on the end of round
Okay.
to keep from falling prone.
I'm already prone, though.
So you have a straight roll.
Straight roll.
Anybody else want to do anything preparation-wise? Is there anything that you would try to do in this moment, except for the pilot?
I'm just helping everybody. Just sliding around.
All right.
What
End
do
of
you
the
do when the ship's
round.
about to sink? Who the fuck-
Right.
The player at the wheel You have to roll a 12 or higher on a d20 with advantage if you succeeded, which you did not. On a success, the ship suffers no effects. On a fail, it's going to take 4d6 damage. And then everybody's going to have to succeed on a strength, con, or dex check or fall prone. So
good luck.
It's a big roll.
it's a big roll.
It's a straight roll.
It's a straight roll.
No pressure or anything, you know. Pilot.
Okay. What kind of roll is that? I guess it doesn't matter.
Strength, sorry, it's just a d12.
Just a d20.
Yeah.
An 8.
Okay.
We're getting the shit kicked out of us.
My
with some
apple
of these
crate I'm
rolls.
standing on to reach the wheel tips over and I go flying.
You try and pull against it, but this is not your thing, especially in a storm. Sorry, my kids want to watch Jurassic Park apparently.
Not the movie. They probably want the cartoon. If you put on the movie, those kids are gonna lose their shit.
Yeah, right. So the ship takes 4d6 damage. I will just apparently roll this twice. Oh, there's one. That is 10. 16. Everybody must succeed on a DC 13 strength, con, or dex check.
Just make it, just make it.
I'm gonna guide myself.
14.
I was gonna say me too, because I got a +2.
Throw it all in there now.
Okay, who succeeded?
Put that back.
I was gonna say, actually, you had advantage on that roll too.
No, it was a straight roll. 'Cause
I
was supposed to have
succeeded.
advantage.
All right, so
I did not.
our two ladies did not. The rest succeeded.
I rolled a 1. So
Oh,
no.
yeah.
My second one in a row.
All right, so the
again.
two of you fall, like you're holding onto the wheel, you fall down and
Not
have to
using
pull
that one
yourself
anymore.
back up. You have disadvantage on these next rolls, on the preparation rolls coming up.
Like the idea, like you said, your apple cart just went out
Just
from your
standing
feet,
on,
so
like,
like
a box
you're
to
just
reach.
holding onto the wheel as it's spinning.
Whoa.
I was gonna say, like, as you're holding on, it's whipping, so your legs like actually, whoa!
Poor little halfling.
It's like the
My glasses.
funhouse tunnel that spins.
Yeah.
That you can
Just
do the
like-
car wheel, but you're on the wheel. Just
What's Jurassic Park on?
It's on Netflix. It's Camp Cretaceous.
Can you get it done?
I don't think it reaches from out here.
No. Sail tethers are loose. As the ship battles the tumultuous waves, finding a momentary respite from the relentless onslaught, a frantic voice pierces through the howling winds and drumming rain. Amidst the chaos, the urgent cry reverberates, a plea carried on the storm's fury. The sail tethers! Starboard, someone! The urgency in the voice echoes a desperate plea, cutting through the tempest symphony with a sharpness that demands immediate attention. So, a player can attempt a DC 12 intelligence check at the wheel. If you succeed, you're able to maneuver the waves easier despite the loose tethers and get advantage on the end of round roll and a -1 from the DC of the second check that's going to come up. So, you have disadvantage on this roll, I believe.
Could the bosun theoretically give his advantage to make it a straight roll?
Yes.
He's not here, but
I think you would do it.
I think he'd do it too.
I'll...
Hey, bosun, you want to give advantage to the pilot?
Give it.
All right.
Okay. What is
So,
this?
it is a DC
Aye, aye,
12
bosun.
intelligence check.
It is funny that's spelled boatswain.
Boatswain. Ye old British writing.
19.
19.
Finally.
All right, so you are able to maneuver the waves a little bit easier. You get back up onto your feet.
Those tiny, tiny little
Little bitty feet.
So you get advantage on the end of round roll and a -1 on the DC of this. A player can attempt a DC 13 strength or dex to get to the loosened tethers. and secure them again, giving the player at the wheel advantage on the end of round roll, or a +2 if you've succeeded your check. So basically, instead of a +1, you get a +2 because it's a -1 from the DC. So
Is this contextual because it's sales, or is it anybody can do it?
anybody could do it, but if you choose somebody that would make the most sense, you might get a plus to that.
I would say it'd either be you or me.
Yeah, I could.
So your thing basically is that you helped.
Okay.
So it would have to
that's
be
you.
the sale master if you want it to be the sales.
Okay. Sure.
Boat's going down. Boat's going down.
Well, I don't even know what type of roll that was supposed to be, but it was a 3, so
oh.
it shouldn't matter.
13 strength or dex.
Yeah. Can I use Mage Hand to help?
Please.
If you had rolled higher, I would like to, yeah, because it's only 10 pounds.
Your mage hand's just like.
End of the round. Or does anybody else want to do something? Have any thoughts? Or the last two would be you, if you have anything.
I'm like afraid to roll.
I'm
afraid. It's been like
She's just
3
sitting
ones
there,
in
like,
a row.
loading the muskets.
he's
Like,
holding the ball.
what the fuck am I gonna do?
You're
7
strong,
strong
you know.
dragonborn just in a ball crying.
You've got like a high strength. I
She's
think.
got Trump logic, where it's like, we'll just nuke the hurricane. She's like, we'll just shoot
just throw cannons at it.
into the cloud. Just shoot a beautiful cannonball right into the cloud.
Hey, was
We're gonna make
Muscle
this
Storm
ship.
stop.
We're gonna make this ship beautiful
It was
and
the
brave.
greatest
The
ever
greatest ship you've ever seen.
All right.
The little
We've got the best pilots. The best sails.
So your end of round roll then is a DC 12 instead of a DC 13. You roll a D20, and on a success, the ship suffers no ill effects. On a failure, the ship takes 66 damage.
What
Okay.
round is this?
3.
I don't get advantage
No, I failed.
because okay.
You get -1 on the DC. I lowered the DC by 1.
Okay, so 12.
12.
I got a 12.
All right.
We're still in it. We're still in it.
Still in it. The
Wasn't
ship
for this little person, we'd all be
is
dead
still
by
up.
now. We'd all be dead by now. Yeah.
Lightning strikes. Just as you start to get through rocks, you hear the crack of lightning. As the ship navigates the perilous maze of jagged rocks, a deafening crack rends the air, heralding the furious descent of lightning. Eyes snap skyward to behold the mesmerizing yet terrifying spectacle, a blinding burst of electrical fury converging upon the main sailcloth. The very fabric ignites in an inferno of flames, a searing blaze set alight by the tempest's wrath. Swiftly, the heavens weep, a torrential downpour extinguishing the insidious flames in a frenzied dance of fire and rain, yet the damage is done. The mainsail lies charred, rendered useless in aiding the ship's navigation through the treacherous waters. Urgency weighs heavy in the air. The sail's replacement becomes an imperative, a vital task to restore the vessel's means of steering through the labyrinthine rocks. So, there's several on this 4th round, because this is the final round. A player can attempt a DC 12 athletics check to climb, so basic strength, to climb up the mast, or someone can give the carpenter help getting up. On a success, you're able to climb to the top of the mast, giving a +1 to roll the sailcloth, to repair the sailcloth.
It's a strength, you said?
Strength.
I'll help
I have
the
a
carpenter.
+1 strength that'll help.
Me too.
So we're gonna-
+1.
We're gonna give you. Everybody help
Like
the
I'm a big
carpenter.
fucker.
Everybody
Yeah,
help the
them.
carpenter.
So one person can help. You said you wanted
Yeah,
to give.
I'm the bigger fucker, so I'll help you.
Okay. So this will be advantage because the master gunner is
Helping.
doing it. DC 12 strength.
Oh, jump out.
Oh, 14.
All right.
Maybe for 20. 16.
Okay. Sorry, that was supposed to be you who rolled. It's fine. I'm gonna still count
I
it.
thought-
That was my fault.
18.
There you go. Perfect.
That's the first number above like 4 I've gotten all night.
So Carpenter, you are pushed up to the top. You now have to do a DC 13 Dex check to repair the sailcloth, but you get a +1 because you were helped by the Master Gunner. On a success, you're able to attach the top of the sailcloth. That gives the pilot a +1 to the roll that will come at the end here.
That's a 3.
Okay. So, the next one, the next roll can't happen because the sail was not attached. That would have been a sleight of hand to get the sailcloth to the bottom of the mast.
Well, for
That
fuck's
would-
sake, I need a new job.
We're a very inept crew.
These are high. You're in the middle of a storm, and you don't have lots of pluses.
I was gonna say it's something we gotta remember is we don't have like any actual
Yeah.
skill
I mean,
pluses.
You're
Yeah, it's
regular
just the
folk.
math. We have basically everything is less than a 50% chance of happening.
Yeah.
Yes. So that would have potentially given you a +2 to your roll.
I have the odd feeling we're not meant to survive all this.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we are listed as missing.
Yes. That was the
Does any?
joke.
So does the sailmaster or the bosun? Did you already do something?
Nope.
Is there anything that you want to do? The last roll is going to be the player at the wheel of the ship is going to attempt a DC 13 int or whiz. On a success, you're going to get advantage on the end of the round roll.
Can I go back up there and help
You can.
with the wheel, I guess?
There's nothing I can
So these were the options. If there's anything that you think you could potentially do, we might be able to get back that +2. So, player at the bottom of the mast. We'll say, I'm going to raise the DC by 1. That's what I will do. You're at the bottom. You can try to attach.
Trying to do what he did. Why-
He's already at the top.
Well,
We'll
the
say
re-
that the time has gone. It's just like been too long. This is
Well,
like
the-
a last ditch effort.
The reason I ask is I have feline agility. When I move in my turn, I can double my speed until the end of turn.
Okay.
So I figure that's like a dash, so maybe I can get up there really fast. Plus the fact that I have the claws. It's not like I'm like trying to climb rigging. It's like
Yeah.
we've all
All
seen
right.
cats climb up bookshelves and shit.
Nope, yeah, that's fine. Okay, how about try DC 13 Dex check to repair the sailcloth up at the top.
11, 12, 13, because I have a +2 for dex.
Okay, you get a +1 to your roll at the end.
Was it +2? I thought it was a +2.
That it was a +1 to attach, and then the person at the bottom, if you'd like, is the bosun to try to do a DC 13 sleight of hand at the bottom to attach it. This was up at the top. Now you got to get it down at the bottom. It will give another +2.
Or can you
What's
give
better,
her
+2 or rolling at advantage?
It's a
I think
DC
if-
12.
advantage?
If my roll's bad, the ship probably takes damage.
Yeah.
Like I might.
Advantage is gonna be
Advantage
better.
might be better.
Okay,
Okay.
then I'm gonna do that.
All right.
Trust in the pilot. You know?
Your DC
Itty bitty little pilot.
is an 11.
That's with like all the pluses and things,
Yes.
and then I have advantage.
And you have advantage.
And then I'll
It's-
pat you on the butt and guide you.
That incredulous laugh.
That's one of those like it's like, yo, we're gonna die.
You just imagine
You're doing a
me
good job.
smacking you on the
Yeah.
ass, didn't you?
She's so fired up now. She's like, I'm gonna kill him.
I have to survive just so we can
What
kill
is
him.
the like roll for
It
skill?
is intelligence or wisdom.
Okay. Okay. And it's an 11.
An 11.
Okay, so
Go
I need
kill
a 10.
us.
She's like, there's no way we can fail.
I need a 10 or better. I got a 14. I'll roll again in
Nice.
case I get a 20. It was a 1. Never mind. You didn't see that. 14 plus 4. 18.
Okay. So you see all of this happening. It like catches the wind in just the right way that you're able to like regain control. You get advantage. You have to roll again. You get advantage. You have to roll a 14 or higher. On a success, no ill effects. On a fail, 6d6 damage.
Can I? No, guidance lasts a minute, so I guess you can still if you have to roll again.
No,
can
you
still
used
run.
it.
I-
It
you
doesn't
can't-
last a continuous minute. It
Oh,
lasts a minute.
Okay, I can't use it again.
No, I'm gonna say no because this is supposed to be just a straight roll.
Okay.
So I have advantage.
You have advantage,
It's 14.
and you need a 14 or higher.
I have
What's wisdom again?
Just a 14. Just a D20.
Oh, just doesn't matter what
I
skills.
still am imagining, Julie,
14.
that your character's down. In, they can't,
Eight.
like, down
In a
on the
fetal
deck, just
position.
Oh.
I reroll once. I'm a
You
halfling,
do reroll.
and I reroll runs.
Oh.
Not just shooting cannonballs.
You're shooting cannonballs into the abyss.
Oh! Wait, can you re-roll again? It's a 1.
I think so.
No.
No.
It's
No.
not the same
Is this
turn.
the one time?
No.
Yeah, you can only use it once per
That
turn.
was just destined to
I
happen
cannot believe that just happened.
then. One after one.
Wow.
Hold on to something!
dice in the dice jail.
So
it,
many
did,
fucking ones.
it did back-to-back ones. It goes in jail.
All right, so the ship just kind of lurches to the side.
This is the first damage the ship has taken, though.
Just a second.
No, it already
It's a
took.
second?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We took.
Remember when you were doing the
Oh, when I was,
merry-go-round?
I was a little distracted, spinning around.
There are 5 of you. I need for everyone to roll a D6.
Five.
2.
5.
Ooh, no. I'm doing real good.
Bert, you
Bert
are
is dead.
thrown from the ship into
No!
Bert is dead.
Oh.
I called it a
no.
little while ago. I was like,
Bert's
Bert
in
is
the
so
drink.
dead.
Bert
no,
is
Bert.
gone.
Bye, Bert.
Yeah, bye, Bert.
Bye, Bert.
We had that conversation before, and now he's gone.
And you're like, I still don't know what the hell he was
Riding
talking
the-
about.
Was this what he was
Riding
talking
the
about?
cannon, it was like, whoa!
I shot myself with my own cannon.
You watch as your comrade is thrown off. There is nothing you can do. It is darkness out into the water. And Bert is gone.
Did I not say it about 10 minutes? I said it to him about 10 minutes ago. I'm like, Bert is dead. And he's like, no. I'm like, yeah, Bert's dead.
The hours feel like days, but eventually you emerge from the storm.
Bertless.
The captain.
Sorry, I had to. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Oh man,
I swear.
fucking hell!
The timing just got me.
That was
Sorry, my
perfect.
filter. I'm sorry.
The timing was immaculate.
Bertless.
Good delivery. The captain has not been seen.
You go overboard too?
He wasn't feeling well, I think.
Oh,
He
I
might
don't
be
remember
sick.
that part.
Although maybe he's feeling better now.
I wonder where your map partner was.
Even,
throughout
even,
this.
the, even,
I
the, even
know.
the sails are tattered.
Let me find my
Oh,
music.
we got that sail going.
That tabaxi agility finally came through there.
Yeah.
I had to make my case.
You all had those +1 tokens as well.
The problem
You
is,
used yours.
I use one
Oh,
of them.
good.
yeah.
well, I was gonna say it was either I made it already,
Oh,
or
you're
it was
far
so fucking low it wouldn't
Yeah.
have mattered.
Yeah. So you all come through the storm. It has been hours and you are tired, but you do not see the captain and you have to go find him. As you all kind of come together, realizing that your master gunner is gone. You no sign of him anywhere. There's just this sense about the ship. There's this weird feeling as you're standing, and you all come together to go to the captain's quarters. It is time to go find him.
So, is everyone all right?
Tis a cursed trip. This is. We should find friendly port quickly.
That's-
Poor Bert.
We should try find the captain. He'll tell us where we should go.
See in his quarters.
Seems the first good place to look. He's gonna do that like. But remember in the Lion King when Simba gets wet and he does that and he goes.
Okay.
Captain.
As you walk into the captain's quarters,
Ominous fucking music.
I gotta find a
Bert's
fucking
kind of glad he's not here right now. He's got the freaky shit.
zombie
I was
captain.
gonna say, I think it's safe to say nothing good's gonna happen right now.
the air feels heavy with a tangible unease, suffused with the lingering tempest's energy. The once neat and organized space is now a chaotic tableau of disarray. Books lie scattered, their pages fluttering like trapped birds in the aftermath of the storm. Maps curl on the walls, their edges marred by dampness. Broken trinkets and shattered porcelain litter the floor, fragments of a once treasured past. A twisted knot forms in your gut as you survey the disheveled room. The storm's fury seems to have found its way into the captain's very sanctum. The scent of mildew clings to the air, mingling with a sickening tang of decay that permeates the surroundings. The atmosphere crackles with tension, every creaking board and flickering candle flame feeding into your mounting apprehension. You move with caution, the weight of the unknown pressing upon your shoulders. Shadows dance in the corners, threatening to coalesce into something sinister. The room seems to whisper secrets, the low murmur of ancient malevolence that crawls beneath your skin. Your heart pounds in your chest as you see the captain's journal lying open on the desk, beckoning for you to read it.
Can you read that? I cannot read that.
Yeah.
Day 1.
Oh, it reads
A new
itself.
voyage begins as we set sail from Mosswick aboard the Deadly Fedora. The crew is in high spirits, passengers settling into their cabins. The weather is fair, and the sea greets us with gentle waves. All seems promising for a successful journey. We expect to reach our final destination in Arohas in approximately 47 days. With fair weather and minimal unexpected encounters, we may be able to shave a couple days off that time. Day 2. The wind guides our ship smoothly through the calm waters. The crew is diligent, ensuring the ship runs like clockwork. We exchange pleasantries with the passengers, sharing tales of their homelands and the adventures that lie ahead. There are a few that are unwilling to engage, but that is to be expected, especially given that the disappointment of broken promises that awaited them on the most peaceful island on Eleothis, now no different than anywhere else in this God's forsaken place. That said, one individual in particular has me uneasy. I checked the manifest, and I believe her name is Felicia Kane. When she boarded the ship, I took notice, as she was sweating in such a way that resembled sickness, not a lack of acclimation to the Yamari weather. Since then she appears in better spirits, but with a vacant smile. To be fair, she has done nothing wrong, that I can see. I am simply disturbed by the way she looks at or through me when our eyes happen to meet. Day 3. Unease stirs within me as dreams haunt my slumber. Visions of being restrained, a weight on my chest, and something vital being thrust into my stomach. These nightmarish scenes leave me perplexed, questioning their significance. I wake with a lingering sense of unease, dismissing the dreams as mere figments of an overactive mind. And yet, Felicia appears prominently in my dream. I would push it out of my mind, but the way her gaze seems to seek mine out while I am on the deck. I will confide in Thrain tonight so he can get me back on track. If there's one thing he is good for, it's brutal honesty. Day 4. The crew maintains their efficiency, yet I find myself struggling to focus. Thoughts wander, distractions tugging at my attention. The dreams persist, lingering in the recesses of my thoughts like a haunting specter. Thrain did not relieve my anxieties, so now I keep my concerns to myself, unsure of their meaning, or how they connect to our journey. Day 6. Days blur together as an unsettling fog descends upon my mind. The dreams continue, tormenting my nights and seeping into my waking hours. It becomes increasingly difficult to maintain coherent thoughts. The ship's routine is slipping through my fingers like sand. I feel detached, as if I am but a passenger on my own vessel. Day 7. Dark tendrils of confusion tighten their grip, constricting my thoughts with each passing day. The dreams intensify, blending with waking reality. Faces of the crew become distorted, mirroring the decay that lingers within my mind. I can no longer deny that something sinister has infiltrated our ship, but the truth eludes me like figments of a shattered mirror. I struggle to push the whispers out of my mind when they come, but I am in charge of this ship and everyone on it. I must keep order and avoid panic. I have misplaced the seaside standing stone. Until I find it, I will be unable to communicate our position and arrival time to the main ports. Thrain claims he has not seen it, but there is emptiness in his eyes. No, a fullness. I can see deeply into them, and I feel connection to him I have never felt before. But there is no comfort in it. Day 9. Sanity teeters on the precipice, dangling precariously over the abyss of madness. My grip on reality slips further as whispers of decay consume my thoughts. There is a presence that looms like a shadow, enveloping the ship in its suffocating embrace. The dreams now meld with waking life, leaving me lost in a haze of delusion. My daughter is like a stranger to me. We are family. I need to keep my family together. Day 10. My mind is a fractured mosaic. Fragments of consciousness adrift in a sea of darkness. The dreams have merged with my waking hours, blurring the boundaries between nightmare and reality. Whispers fill my thoughts, promises of power, intertwined with the stench of decay. The crew, once loyal, now appears hollow, their faces twisted by this influence. I can no longer deny the inevitable. There is a grip that tightens around our ship, its presence a rotting specter, staining the very fabric of our souls. I fear for the fate of the crew, for our bodies have become vessels for the seeds of decay. We sail ever deeper into the abyss, and one word scrapes its nails across my skull, over and over again. A place, a name? I do not know, though I feel as if I am on the verge of complete understanding. Moander. May the gods have mercy on our souls.
And then, in a moment that freezes time itself, the main door cracks open, groaning in protest as if reluctantly granting passage to an insidious force. It swings wide, revealing a procession of figures, their eyes glazed over with a haunting vacancy. The possessed crew members step forward, their movements disjointed, as if mere marionettes in the clutches of a malevolent puppeteer. But it is Felicia, the unsuspecting baker, who steps fully into the room, her voice carrying an eerie serenity amidst the tension. Thank you for your tenacity in guiding us through the storm, she intones, her words tinged with an otherworldly cadence. We are nearly there, and it is time for you to join us. A collective shiver runs down your spine as you witness a grotesque spectacle. From Felicia's ear emerges a long, sinuous vine, verdant and pulsating with an otherworldly energy. It snakes through her hair, entwining itself in a macabre dance of possession and transformation. A dreadful realization dawns upon you. Something has taken root, both within her and throughout the ship's crew. In that chilling moment, the possessed crew members lunge towards you, their movements unnatural, driven by a twisted devotion. The room becomes a maelstrom of chaos and horror, bathed in flickering candlelight and encroaching darkness. I will give the four of you an opportunity to do something in this moment. What do you do?
Somebody slap Felicia. Just kidding. Somebody slap Felicia, please. Do it for Bert. Okay.
That's what Bird would want.
Hey, the witch has cursed the ship.
Just bleeding through. That's what Catherine wants. Just bleeding through. Sorry. Having a little bleed through. Like, Bert wants it. Catherine wants you to do it.
Seeing strange things come out of the head of a passenger, and I have no idea what it is. Dory is going to try and shoot at it with his crossbow.
Okay, go ahead and make a roll.
22 to hit.
Wow, nice.
All right. So you shoot with the crossbow. It slides through the air. And where were you aiming at?
Right between the eyes.
Okay. It hits right between the eyes of Felicia, and she falls back.
Nice. Sorry. Nice. Sorry.
And that is the last thing that you were able to do as the rest of the crew descends upon you. What do you do? Not.
Maybe try to get by everybody with that feline agility.
Okay.
I can dash past them.
Let's do strength or dex. We'll say with advantage a roll.
Go dex. That's a 16 and a 9. And I'm going to use that little +1
Sure.
for a 17.
All right. You tear through, pushing past your comrades. You see the faces of the people you have been traveling with for years, and they're there. There's like this shock on your own face as you push through and beyond. It's confusing that they are attacking you in this moment. These are all people that you have known and fought with and fished with and helped. and you push beyond them and out of the captain's quarters, only to be greeted by even more, because they all couldn't fit in there. And as you do so, you push and slash, and as you're turned around, you look and you see in that moment you had seen the crossbow bolt go sink into the head of this human woman that had come aboard. And then you see her stand up, and she just grabs the back of the arrow, the bolt, and pulls it the rest of the way through. You see from your vantage point, not red, but green and black and plant matter that begins just pouring out the back of the wound and like dribbling down the back of her neck as she stands up and is looking away from you. And that is the last thing you see. What do you do?
It's just the two of us. I'm going to shatter the window. Presumably there's a window in the captain's thing.
There is.
And I'm going to tell you to climb out the window. And then I'm going to take the candles that are on the table, and I'm going to knock them over so that they start setting the room on fire.
I will let you do one of those.
I'm going to set the room on fire.
Okay. We're going to go with, what kind of skill, sleight of hand, dexterity, acrobatics to try to get there faster. They are all coming at you. So what are you doing to do this?
I guess I'll use dexterity because I got a +1 in that.
Okay. So you
And
can
I'll
try
guide myself,
lunge
and I'll use my
forward.
last thingy.
Okay.
I'll do all the things to burn this fucking ship to the ground at sea. 16, 17, 18.
Okay. It's not difficult to set things on fire. Especially with so much that has happened. It's a little wet in here due to the storm, but you knock over candles and things that you'd been using to make sure that you were never in the dark. In this moment, you see it light up, and you hear one of your shipmates begin screaming as they catch fire very easily, more easily than a humanoid would. It's not natural. And as they go up, you see screaming, and others push them kind of out of the small room that you're in. But you see that their insides are crackling and burning, not as if there are organs, but just this rotting plant matter as they open up and just crackle and burn and fall to the ground, as the others attempt to put out the fire that you have started. But that's the last thing that you see in the room. Oyed.
If I am to climb out the window, is that the only thing I could do? Or could I do something on my way out?
You would have to smash through the window. The
Okay.
window isn't open. You'd have to
Sure,
your
let me
last.
That's the
double
only
action.
thing I could do. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I think that's what I would do. I think I will grab whatever I can find to smash it and smash myself out and yell for Seraphina as I'm trying to throw myself out the window.
Okay. We're gonna go with a strength, or are you trying to not hurt yourself too much, not smash it through with your own body, but with something else so that you can get through without cutting yourself
Just
up?
become a halfling meat missile. Just fucking send yourself.
Yeah, no,
through.
I'd have to hit it with something to try to break it. And if
Alright.
there's
Just
something
maybe
I can
bounce 'em
grab,
off.
There's a chair.
metal,
There's
something.
stuff. Yeah, you could take a
Some of,
chair,
your
smash
map
it through.
tubes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
my
there you
tubes. All right.
How
Abacus.
poetic.
But no, really,
That's
map
what those
tubes.
I'll grab my double-ended map to smash the window out, I guess, and climb through my nimble little halfling body.
So we're gonna go with a strength check then, as you try to smash through, and you're screaming for
Strength.
Seraphina.
All these dice have been so naughty. I'll just give this one another try. What's the DC? Did you not say?
I did not say.
Okay. 19.
You take your double-ended map tube and smash through the window, and you yell out the window, the glass goes flying out into the sea. You can see as you look out the storm that you had passed is way off. It's like those dark clouds, and you see the way that it looks when it's raining very heavily off in the distance. And you yell Seraphina's name and like make one last look back to the group as they are coming through to grab onto you. And you see her. She's there, and she says, Oyed. And she's standing with them. Do you go out the window?
Is the window like onto a deck, or would it be like
You're
the
going
water?
right out into the water.
I think I like will look down into the water and back to her, and then I think I'm just going to like run into her arms and kiss her.
Okay.
Ooh, I've seen this movie.
Wasn't
And
that actually
she-
in The Last of Us when the lady
Yeah.
on the table's mouth opened and it comes out?
Oh.
There was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
gross and
Nasty.
unnecessary. You run into her arms, and she envelops you in the darkness, and that's the last thing that you see.
So did they get you too?
I guess so.
Presumably.
Yeah, we need to get the fire.
Oh yeah.
They swarm.
As the sun sets on the horizon, casting a golden glow over the tranquil sea, you and the rest of the crew of the Deadly Fedora, not you, Bert,
Minus Bert. Bertless.
Bird's fish food. It's fine.
bring
the
the,
better
ship to a gentle mooring. The once vibrant vessel now feels eerie and foreboding.
Part of the. All I can
I
think
was
of is
hoping that I would burn it
all I can
down.
think is part of the crew, part of the ship, part of the crew, part of the ship.
I
In
want to prevent them
silence.
from getting to port.
You step ashore, feeling the gentle heaviness of the impending darkness settle upon your shoulders. The crew and passengers, your eyes vacant and hearts consumed by some beautiful dark influence, gather your meager belongings. There's an unsettling unity among you, a shared purpose that now binds you together. In the fading light, you cast one last glance at the familiar ship, now a harbinger of despair and decay. The winds carry whispers of forgotten promises and lost hope, mingling with the soft lapping of the waves against the shore. You know there is no turning back. Your journey lies ahead. Before we say goodbye to the Deadly Fedora, I'm giving you one last chance to say a final thing about your character in this moment. So we say goodbye to Duri.
So now Duri, with that glazed over look and things, as he's gathering his stuff, he takes that little present gift music box that he was working on
For
the captain's daughter, who he was crushing on the whole time. And now, through everything, with the new thoughts in his mind, drops it, and as he walks, he steps over it and crushes it as he's going off the boat.
not.
Not just part of the like. So are they like zombie-like like mindless?
I mean, they're just giving us a
No.
chance to
You're
speak our
there.
mind, I think.
You're still there, but this is your family now.
Just leaves with him. Nothing special.
You see.
Leaves his book. Just walks away.
What was the title of that book?
It was written.
No, it wasn't.
How to be a sailmaster.
Sail Masters for Dummies.
Yep.
I was going to say how to tie knots.
Oh my god.
Knots
That
for
was-
cats.
Because his secret was he just didn't know how to do the job at all. At all.
Jeni.
Jeni is gathering his belongings in his private cabin, which he does not sleep in generally. And it is full of candles, so it's super bright. and he just looks around at each candle, puts each one of them out until the room is pitch black. And he stands there, then turns around slowly, and then walks out to join the group.
Oyed.
Oyed's little spectacles, one of the lenses is cracked completely across. She doesn't really need them anymore anyway, so she takes them off and just gingerly sets them on her desk. And this is so stupid. She takes her journal and she'll write, "The end, or is it?" And then she'll go find Seraphina and take her hand. Where to?
I don't know.
That's okay.
We're together. She kisses the top of your head.
Have to bend way over.
And Bert.
Hopefully you got to hear after.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it's pretty much just like,
Is that why it's Bert?
as he's just sinking to the bottom of the ocean.
Barrel is what knocked Bert off of the ship. So
No, it was
Bert
that damn
is
barrel, yeah.
bobbing.
That's my door from Titanic. That's my door.
I'm gonna let you decide what happens to Bert.
Bert would, if we're going to think about it, Bert died soon after. He died soon after. He doesn't want any part of this weird zombie growth bullshit.
Something's up with that ship. I think I'll die now.
Just take a
But at least now we know what he meant by be careful.
Did he know?
He didn't know about Seraphina, but he knew about your relationship.
Oh.
So Bert.
Do you not want me to get in
Slowly.
trouble with the captain or something?
Should be snogging the captain's
Guess he
daughter.
probably wouldn't like that.
Right? That's what they call it, right?
As you join the solemn procession, you feel the weight of your own possession, the seed, taking root within you. It whispers in your mind, promises of power and eternal servitude. Your steps are steady, guided by an otherworldly force, as the path stretches ahead, shrouded in darkness. The trek northward begins, each footfall echoing with the somber rhythm of inevitability. A new home awaits, promised by this power that sits within you. A place, the voice says, where the resilient will be rewarded. The family will grow from the seeds already sown, and the turbulent storm will settle. Squalls end.
I was waiting for that. I was like, squalls end, say squalls end, say squalls end. Like,
And that is the end of the story of the Deadly Fedora.
I didn't think I could hate Felicia more.
Fuck.
I did not.
Now we
think I
gotta
could
save
hate
the
her more.
whole world. Not just an island, we gotta save the whole fucking world now.
Yep.